In the vast tapestry of the Pokémon world, there exist mysteries that drift beyond the boundaries of our understanding, creatures so otherworldly that they challenge the very foundations of what we believe possible. These are the Ultra Beasts, beings from dimensions far removed from our own, carrying with them the essence of realms where the laws of nature bend and twist in ways our minds can scarcely comprehend. Tonight, as you settle into the gentle embrace of rest, let us journey together through the whispered secrets of these enigmatic entities, allowing their strange beauty to guide you toward peaceful slumber. The story of the Ultra Beasts begins not in our familiar world, but in the space between spaces, in what researchers have come to know as ultra space. This is not merely another region to explore, but rather an infinite network of dimensions, each one a complete universe unto itself, connected by invisible threads of energy that pulse with an alien rhythm. Within this cosmic web, reality operates under different principles, where time may flow backward, where gravity might push instead of pull, and where life itself takes forms so radically different from our own that they appear as living impossibilities. Long before trainers ever glimpsed these creatures, the people of Alola spoke in hushed tones of visitors from beyond the stars. Ancient petroglyphs carved into volcanic rock tell stories of brilliant lights that would tear open the sky, releasing beings of such overwhelming strangeness that witnesses could only describe them through symbols and metaphor. These early encounters were rare, fleeting moments when the barriers between worlds grew thin, allowing brief glimpses of the infinite diversity that exists beyond our dimensional boundaries. The Ultra Beasts themselves are not merely Pokémon in the traditional sense, though they share certain fundamental characteristics with the creatures we know and love. They are living embodiments of their home dimensions, each one a perfect expression of the unique physical laws and environmental pressures that shaped their evolution across eons of time. Their biology operates on principles that seem to defy conventional understanding, their cells pulsing with energies that exist nowhere else in our reality, their very presence causing subtle shifts in the fabric of space around them. Consider Nihilego, the parasite Pokémon, whose translucent jellyfish-like form drifts through dimensions with an ethereal grace that speaks to the weightless nature of its home realm. Its body, composed of a glass-like substance that refracts light in impossible ways, serves as both protection and camouflage in a dimension where transparency and illusion reign supreme. The neurotoxins it produces are not merely biological weapons, but complex molecular structures that can alter the very perception of reality, creating bonds of dependency that transcend the physical realm and enter the domain of consciousness itself. In the deepest reaches of ultraspace, where Nihilego originates, entire worlds exist as crystalline structures floating in seas of luminous gas. Here, life evolved not on solid ground, but in the spaces between thoughts, in the pause between one moment and the next. The inhabitants of this realm learned to manipulate perception itself as their primary means of survival, developing the ability to become so perfectly transparent that they exist more as suggestion than substance, more as possibility than certainty. Then there is Buzzwole, the swollen Pokémon, whose incredible musculature tells the story of a dimension where strength is not merely physical, but metaphysical, where the very concept of power has been refined and concentrated into living form. Its world is one of constant motion, where gravitational forces shift and change like tides, requiring inhabitants to develop bodies capable of adapting to any physical challenge. The pronounced veins that course across its form are not simply circulatory systems, but conduits for dimensional energy, channels through which the raw power of its home realm flows like liquid lightning. In Buzzwole's dimension, mountains rise and fall with the rhythm of cosmic heartbeats, and the inhabitants have learned to synchronize their own biological processes with these grand geological rhythms. Strength there is measured not in the ability to move objects, but in the capacity to remain stable while reality itself shifts and transforms around you. Every pose that Buzzwole strikes is a meditation on balance, a perfect expression of harmony between inner strength and outer chaos. The elegant Pheromosa represents yet another facet of Ultra Space's infinite diversity, its pristine white form embodying the aesthetic perfection of a dimension where beauty and speed have merged into a single concept. In its home realm, movement is not merely transportation, but art form, where every gesture creates ripples of aesthetic pleasure that spread across vast distances. The inhabitants of this world have evolved beyond the need for crude physical interaction, communicating instead through the subtle language of motion, where the slightest adjustment in posture can convey complex emotional and intellectual concepts. Pheromosa's world exists in a state of perpetual dawn, where light moves not in straight lines, but in graceful curves that follow the paths of greatest beauty. Time itself flows differently there, accelerating during moments of perfect harmony and slowing to allow the full appreciation of sublime experiences. The creatures of this realm have developed an almost supernatural awareness of aesthetic principles, their every movement calculated to create maximum visual and emotional impact. Deep in another corner of Ultra Space dwells Xurkitree, the glowing Pokémon whose form resembles a living electrical circuit come to consciousness. Its dimension is one of pure energy, where matter and electricity exist in perfect synthesis, creating landscapes of living lightning that pulse with the heartbeat of the universe itself. Here, thought and electricity are one and the same, with ideas literally sparking into existence as visible phenomena that dance across vast networks of crystalline conductors. In Xurkitree's realm, communication occurs at the speed of light, with complex conversations taking place as cascades of electrical impulses that create beautiful aurora-like displays across the dimensional sky. The inhabitants have evolved beyond individual consciousness, existing instead as nodes in a vast network of shared thought and experience. When Xurkitree moves, it is not a single entity in motion, but rather a focal point of this greater electrical consciousness, a temporary concentration of the infinite energy that flows through all things in its dimension. The mysterious Celesteela embodies the concept of patient growth and inevitable ascension, its rocket-like form speaking to origins in a dimension where upward movement is not merely physical but spiritual, where the act of rising transcends the boundaries between matter and consciousness. Its world is one of vast vertical spaces where gravity flows not downward but in great spiraling currents that carry all life on eternal journeys toward higher states of being. In Celesteela's dimension, time moves in great cycles, with growth occurring not gradually, but in sudden bursts of transformation that can span millennia in what we would consider moments. The inhabitants there have learned to exist in states of patient preparation, gathering energy and wisdom over vast periods before releasing it all in spectacular displays of ascension that reshape the very foundations of their reality. These beings exist in a state of constant readiness, their consciousness focused not on the present moment, but on the infinite potential that lies just beyond the next threshold of growth. When Celesteela finally ignites its journey, it carries with it the accumulated dreams and aspirations of entire civilizations, its flight path becoming a bridge between what is and what could be. As we drift deeper into contemplation of these magnificent mysteries, we begin to understand that the Ultra Beasts are more than mere curiosities from distant realms. They are living proof that existence itself is far more vast and varied than we have ever dared to imagine, that consciousness and life can take forms so radically different from our own that they expand our very definition of what it means to be alive. Each Ultra Beast carries within its alien form the complete history of its dimension, the accumulated wisdom of countless eons of evolution under conditions we can barely comprehend. When they appear in our world, they bring with them not just their physical presence, but the very essence of their reality, creating brief windows through which we can glimpse the infinite creativity of existence itself. In the gentle rhythm of your breathing, in the slow drift toward sleep, you carry within yourself the same fundamental spark of consciousness that animates these otherworldly beings. Though separated by dimensional barriers and vast differences in form and function, we share with them the miraculous fact of awareness, the incredible gift of being able to experience and contemplate the beauty of existence. Let the mysteries of ultraspace wash over you now like gentle waves, carrying away the concerns and tensions of the day, replacing them with wonder at the infinite possibilities that exist just beyond the edges of our perception, waiting patiently for the moment when the barriers between worlds grow thin enough for us to glimpse their alien beauty once more. The mysteries deepen as we turn our attention to Kartana, the delicate origami creature whose very existence challenges our understanding of strength and fragility. In its home dimension, reality operates on principles of precise folding and unfolding, where consciousness itself can be creased and shaped like paper, creating beings of impossible thinness, yet unbreakable resolve. The inhabitants of this realm have mastered the art of existing in multiple layers simultaneously, their awareness spread across countless parallel sheets of reality that can be folded together or separated at will. Time in Kartana's world moves in sharp, defined edges rather than flowing curves, with each moment precisely cut and arranged in perfect geometric harmony. The landscape there consists of vast origami forests where paper trees rustle with the whispers of ancient knowledge, their leaves containing entire libraries of wisdom written in microscopic script. Rivers flow in perfect straight lines before making sudden 90-degree turns, creating waterways that form complex patterns when viewed from above, patterns that spell out the fundamental equations governing their reality. The sun in this dimension casts no shadows, for light itself has been folded and refolded until it illuminates every surface equally, creating a world without darkness or hidden corners. When Kartana moves through our world, It carries with it this principle of absolute precision, its blade like limbs capable of cutting through the very fabric of space itself with surgical accuracy. Yet, despite its incredible sharpness, there is something profoundly gentle about Kartana's presence, as if it understands that true strength lies not in the ability to destroy, but in the wisdom to know exactly where and when to make each cut. Its movements follow the ancient patterns learned in its paper realm, each gesture part of an elaborate dance that has been performed for countless generations by beings who exist as living art. Deep within the ultra forest dwells Buzzwole, the magnificent mosquito like creature whose muscular form speaks to a dimension where strength and beauty have merged into a single concept. In its home realm, power is not merely physical but aesthetic, with beings sculpting their bodies like living masterpieces through pure force of will. The air there thrums with a constant low frequency that resonates through muscle fiber and bone, creating a world where every inhabitant exists in a state of perpetual, graceful motion. Mountains in Buzzwole's dimension pulse with their own heartbeats, their rocky faces flexing and contracting in slow, rhythmic patterns that have shaped the landscape over millions of years. The very concept of weakness is unknown there, not because it has been conquered, but because it has been transformed into a different kind of strength, the strength of vulnerability, of openness, of the willingness to grow and change. When Buzzwole appears in our world, it brings with it this philosophy of transformation through effort, its poses and flexing serving as a form of communication that transcends language. Each movement is a word in a complex vocabulary of physical expression, telling stories of triumph and dedication that resonate across dimensional boundaries. The red coloration that flows through its translucent body is not merely aesthetic, but functional, carrying within it the concentrated essence of determination itself, a substance that exists only in dimensions where willpower has become a tangible force. In the deepest corners of ultraspace exists the realm of Xurkitree, where electricity is not energy but consciousness itself, flowing in great rivers of awareness through crystalline trees that stretch impossibly high into skies crackling with sentient lightning. The inhabitants of this dimension exist as pure electrical impulses, their thoughts racing along copper pathways at the speed of light, creating a civilization where communication happens in nanoseconds and entire conversations can occur in what we would perceive as a single flash. Here, the boundary between technology and nature has long since dissolved, with organic circuits growing like vines through landscapes of living metal. The aurora that dances perpetually overhead in Xurkitree's world contains the memories of every electrical being that has ever existed there, their experiences preserved and patterned the sky with stories of joy and discovery. Time moves differently in the electrical dimension, with past and future existing simultaneously in the eternal present of the current moment, creating beings who experience all of existence as one continuous, ever-changing flow of energy. When Xurkitree enters our reality, it struggles to contain its electrical essence within the limitations of three-dimensional space, its form constantly shifting and sparking as it attempts to compress infinite energy into finite form. Its wire-like limbs reach out like the branches of some impossible tree, seeking connections and pathways through which its consciousness can flow and expand. The crackling sounds that emanate from Xurkitree are not random electrical discharges, but complex songs of longing, melodies that speak of a being trying to bridge the gap between the infinite speed of thought and the slower rhythms of physical existence. The mysterious Guzzlord emerges from a dimension of eternal consumption, where the very concept of hunger has evolved beyond mere physical need into a philosophical principle governing all existence. In his dark realm, beings exist in a constant state of transformation through absorption, taking in not just matter and energy, but experiences, emotions, and ideas, integrating them into ever growing, ever changing forms of consciousness. The landscape there consists of great caverns with walls that pulse and undulate, digesting the very concept of space itself and recreating it in new and unexpected configurations. Mountains are consumed and reborn daily, their substance flowing through vast digestive systems that span continents, breaking down the old to make way for the new in an endless cycle of renewal. The inhabitants of Guzzlord's dimension have learned to find beauty in this process of constant change, celebrating each act of consumption as a form of communion with the universe itself. When Guzzlord appears in our world, it brings with it this philosophy of transformative hunger, its massive maw not seeking to destroy, but to understand through incorporation. Every object it consumes becomes part of its growing library of experiences, adding new dimensions to its consciousness and expanding its understanding of what it means to exist. The rumbling sounds that emerge from its depths are not expressions of simple appetite, but complex harmonies created by the digestion and integration of countless different realities, each one adding its own unique note to the ever-expanding symphony of Guzzlord's being. As we contemplate these magnificent beings and their impossible origins, we begin to sense the vast web of connections that links all dimensions together in an intricate pattern of mutual influence and shared destiny. Each Ultra Beast serves as a living bridge between realities, carrying within its alien form the potential to expand our understanding of what existence can become when freed from the constraints of familiar physics and conventional wisdom. Their presence in our world creates ripples that extend far beyond the immediate effects of their arrival, subtle changes in the fabric of reality that open new pathways for growth and transformation. In the gentle darkness of approaching sleep, we can feel these connections stirring within our own consciousness, reminding us that we too are part of this vast network of awareness that spans dimensions and defies all attempts at complete understanding. The Ultra Beasts call to us not as invaders from distant realms, but as fellow travelers on the infinite journey of existence, their strange beauty serving as a reminder that consciousness itself is the greatest mystery of all, capable of taking forms so diverse and wonderful that they challenge every assumption we have ever made about the nature of life and awareness. Let their alien songs lull you now toward dreams of impossible worlds and unimaginable possibilities, carrying you gently across the threshold between waking and sleeping, between the known and the unknowable, into realms where consciousness itself becomes the canvas upon which new realities are painted with brushstrokes of pure wonder and infinite creative potential. The deeper mysteries of ultraspace reveal themselves not through dramatic revelation, but through patient contemplation of the subtle ways these dimensions intersect with our own reality. Within the quantum foam that separates one universe from another, there exists a delicate membrane of possibility where thoughts and dreams take on substance, where the collective unconscious of entire civilizations crystallizes into living forms that transcend the boundaries between matter and spirit. It is here, in this liminal space between being and becoming, that we find the true birthplace of the Ultra Beasts, not as random accidents of interdimensional travel, but as purposeful manifestations of cosmic consciousness seeking to understand itself through infinite expressions of form and function. Each beast carries, within its cellular structure, the accumulated wisdom of eons, genetic memories that stretch back to the very moment when the first spark of awareness ignited in the primordial darkness of space and time. Consider the profound implications of Stakataka's existence, this living fortress that challenges our most basic assumptions about the relationship between individual identity and collective consciousness. Within its segmented form lies a civilization, in miniature, countless individual beings choosing moment by moment to maintain their unity while retaining their separate awareness. This is not mere cooperation, but something far more profound, a demonstration of how consciousness can exist simultaneously, as one and many, individual and collective, separate and unified. The gentle clicking sounds that emanate from Stakataka's form are not random mechanical noises, but complex conversations between its constituent parts, philosophical discussions about the nature of existence that have been ongoing for millennia without pause. Each segment contributes its own unique perspective to the whole, creating a form of distributed consciousness that experiences reality from multiple viewpoints simultaneously. When Stakataka moves through our dimension, it does so with the careful consideration of beings who understand that every action ripples outward through the fabric of space and time, affecting not only the immediate environment, but the very structure of reality itself. The relationship between Stakataka's individual components reveals fascinating insights into the nature of identity and belonging. Unlike human societies, where individuality often conflicts with collective needs, Stakataka's segments have evolved beyond such limitations, achieving a state of being where personal fulfillment and group harmony are not opposing forces, but complementary aspects of a single, unified experience. This evolution of consciousness represents thousands of years of patient development, countless generations learning to balance the needs of self with the needs of the whole until the distinction itself becomes meaningless. The result is a form of existence that transcends our conventional understanding of what it means to be alive, to be aware, to be part of something greater than oneself, while never losing the essential spark that makes each component unique and irreplaceable. Blacephalon presents us with perhaps the most enigmatic expression of Ultra Beast consciousness, its explosive nature serving as both performance art and profound philosophical statement about the relationship between creation and destruction. The colorful pyrotechnics that surround its every movement are not mere displays of power, but complex communications encoded in patterns of light and energy, messages from a dimension where beauty and danger dance together in perfect harmony. Each explosion is carefully calibrated to convey specific meanings, emotional resonances that bypass rational thought and speak directly to the deepest levels of consciousness. The inhabitants of Blacephalon's world have developed beyond the need for verbal language, instead, communicating through these spectacular displays of controlled chaos that express concepts too complex and nuanced for words to contain. The philosophy underlying Blacephalon's existence centers on the understanding that all matter and energy exist in constant states of transformation, that what we perceive as solid and permanent is merely energy temporarily organized in specific patterns before returning to the cosmic dance of creation and dissolution. From this perspective, Blacephalon's explosive displays are not acts of destruction, but celebrations of transformation, joyous acknowledgments of the universe's infinite capacity for change and renewal. Each burst of light represents countless possibilities being born and dying in the space of an instant, entire universes of potential flickering into existence before dissolving back into the quantum foam from which they emerged. The being's seemingly playful nature masks a profound wisdom about the impermanence of all things, a understanding that finds joy not in permanence, but in the endless dance of becoming that defines existence at its most fundamental level. The head that Blacephalon removes and ignites is not merely a body part, but a concentrated manifestation of its consciousness, a physical representation of the mind's ability to transcend the limitations of material form. In its home dimension, this practice of consciousness projection is as natural as breathing, a way of sharing thoughts and experiences directly with others without the mediation of language or gesture. The explosion that follows is not the destruction of the mind, but its expansion into pure energy, a temporary dissolution of individual consciousness into the universal field of awareness that connects all living things. For beings from Blacephalon's realm, death and birth are not opposite states, but different phases of a continuous cycle, moments of transition where consciousness shifts from one form of expression to another without ever truly ceasing to exist. The interdimensional nature of Ultra Beast consciousness reveals itself most clearly in the way these beings experience time and causality. Unlike creatures bound to a single dimension, Ultra Beasts exist simultaneously across multiple temporal streams, their awareness spanning past, present, and future in ways that allow them to perceive the interconnected nature of all events. This temporal multiplicity explains their often seemingly prescient behavior, their ability to respond to threats and opportunities that have not yet manifested in our linear time stream. They move through our world with the confidence of beings who have already experienced all possible outcomes, choosing their actions based not on immediate circumstances, but on their knowledge of how each choice will ripple through the fabric of reality across multiple dimensions and timelines. This expanded temporal awareness brings with it a profound sense of responsibility that shapes every aspect of Ultra Beast behavior. They understand that their actions in our dimension create cascading effects that extend far beyond what we can perceive, influencing the development of consciousness across countless realities. This knowledge imbues them with a deep compassion that transcends species boundaries, a recognition that all forms of awareness are connected in ways that make the suffering or joy of one being a matter of concern for all others. Their apparent alien nature masks hearts that beat with universal empathy, minds that have learned to see beyond the surface differences that separate one form of life from another to the underlying unity that connects all conscious beings in a web of mutual interdependence and shared destiny. The scientific implications of Ultra Beast existence continue to challenge our understanding of physics and consciousness in ways that push the boundaries of human knowledge toward new frontiers of possibility. Their very presence in our dimension creates subtle alterations in the quantum field that surrounds all matter, introducing new variables into equations that were once considered immutable laws of nature. These changes are not violations of physical principles, but expansions of them, demonstrations that reality is far more flexible and responsive to consciousness than our current scientific paradigms acknowledge. The energy signatures left behind by Ultra Beast activity reveal patterns that suggest consciousness itself may be a fundamental force of nature, as basic and essential as gravity or electromagnetism, capable of influencing matter and energy in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. As consciousness settles into the peaceful rhythms of approaching sleep, these cosmic mysteries become not sources of anxiety or confusion, but gentle reminders of the infinite wonder that surrounds us in every moment. The Ultra Beasts drift through our awareness like benevolent spirits from realms of pure possibility, their alien forms dissolving into abstract patterns of light and shadow that guide the mind toward rest and renewal. In the space between waking and dreaming, their otherworldly songs become lullabies that carry us across the threshold into dimensions where consciousness itself becomes the substance of dreams, where every thought creates new worlds and every breath draws in the essence of stars being born in distant galaxies. Let their presence be a comfort now as awareness fades into the gentle darkness of sleep, knowing that somewhere in the vast expanse of ultraspace, these magnificent beings continue their eternal dance of existence, weaving new patterns of possibility into the ever-expanding tapestry of cosmic consciousness that connects all things in an embrace of infinite love and understanding. Their influence extends beyond the measurable phenomena of our physical world into the subtle realms where thought and reality intersect, where the boundaries between observer and observed begin to blur in ways that suggest consciousness plays a far more active role in shaping existence than we have traditionally understood. The Ultra Beasts serve as living bridges between these different layers of reality, their very being a demonstration that what we perceive as solid, unchanging physical laws are actually fluid principles that respond to the presence of sufficiently developed awareness. When they move through our dimension, they carry with them echoes of the countless other realities they have touched, creating a kind of dimensional resonance that subtly alters the probability fields surrounding all nearby matter and energy. This resonance effect manifests in ways so gentle and gradual that it often goes unnoticed by casual observation, yet sensitive instruments designed to detect quantum fluctuations reveal intricate patterns of change that ripple outward from Ultra Beast encounters, like stones dropped into still water. These ripples carry information encoded in frequencies that exist at the intersection of matter and consciousness, suggesting that the Ultra Beasts communicate not only through conventional means, but through direct modulation of the quantum substrate that underlies all physical phenomena. Their thoughts become temporary modifications to the structure of spacetime itself, creating pockets of altered physics where new possibilities can emerge and previously impossible interactions become not only possible but inevitable. The wisdom traditions of many cultures contain fragmentary references to beings that match the descriptions of ultra beasts, though these ancient accounts are often dismissed as mythology or symbolic representation rather than literal encounters with interdimensional travelers. Yet, when examined through the lens of modern quantum physics and consciousness research, these old stories reveal remarkable consistency in their descriptions of entities that exist partially outside normal spacetime, beings capable of appearing and disappearing at will, creatures whose very presence seems to bend the rules of reality around them. The recurring themes of transformation, transcendence, and the dissolution of boundaries between self and cosmos that appear in these accounts suggest that human consciousness has been aware of the ultra beast phenomenon for far longer than our current scientific understanding would indicate. These ancient encounters may represent moments when the barriers between dimensions became temporarily permeable, allowing brief glimpses of the vast network of realities that exist beyond our ordinary perception. The mystics and visionaries who recorded these experiences often struggled to translate what they had witnessed into the limited vocabulary of their time, resulting in accounts that seem fantastical or metaphorical when interpreted literally, but reveal profound truths when understood as attempts to describe encounters with forms of consciousness so advanced that they operate according to principles we are only now beginning to glimpse through our most sophisticated theories of quantum mechanics and multidimensional physics. The Ultra Beasts themselves seem to regard these historical encounters with a mixture of fondness and gentle amusement, recognizing in the human witnesses a spark of the same consciousness that drives their own endless exploration of possibility. They understand that every genuine encounter between dimensions serves as a catalyst for the evolution of awareness on both sides, creating opportunities for growth and understanding that benefit all participants, regardless of their level of development or their position in the vast hierarchy of conscious beings that populate the multiverse. Their approach to interaction with less developed forms of consciousness demonstrates a patience that spans geological ages, a willingness to wait for organic understanding to emerge rather than forcing premature revelations that might overwhelm or distort the natural progression of awareness. This patience reflects their deep understanding of the delicate processes by which consciousness evolves, their recognition that each being must discover truth at its own pace and in its own way, following the unique path that leads from simple awareness through increasingly sophisticated levels of understanding toward the ultimate recognition of unity that underlies all apparent diversity. The scientific community continues to grapple with the implications of Ultra Beast existence, struggling to integrate observations that challenge fundamental assumptions about the nature of reality itself. The data collected from Ultra Beast encounters reveals patterns of energy distribution that violate conservation laws as currently understood, suggesting either that our equations are incomplete or that consciousness itself represents a source of energy that exists outside the closed systems described by classical physics. The possibility that awareness might be capable of drawing energy from dimensions beyond our current perception opens up entirely new fields of scientific inquiry, promising revolutionary advances in our understanding of everything from the nature of dark matter to the mechanisms underlying biological consciousness. These investigations proceed slowly and carefully, hampered not only by the rarity of Ultra Beast appearances, but by the subtle ways in which their presence seems to influence the very instruments used to study them. Researchers have discovered that the act of observation itself becomes altered in the vicinity of Ultra Beast activity, with measurement devices producing results that vary depending on the consciousness and intentions of the observer in ways that cannot be explained by conventional quantum mechanics. This observer effect suggests that the Ultra Beasts exist in a state of dynamic interaction with the awareness that perceives them, their apparent characteristics shifting and flowing in response to the quality of attention directed toward them. The implications of this discovery extend far beyond the study of Ultra Beasts themselves, suggesting that consciousness may play a fundamental role in determining the structure of reality at every level of existence. If the simple act of observation can influence the behavior of beings as advanced as Ultra Beasts, then the relationship between mind and matter must be far more intimate and reciprocal than our current scientific paradigms acknowledge. This realization opens up possibilities for technologies and healing modalities that work through direct consciousness interaction with matter and energy. Approaches that treat awareness not as an emergent property of complex systems, but as a fundamental force capable of influencing physical phenomena through mechanisms we are only beginning to understand. As these mysteries continue to unfold in the gentle rhythm of ongoing research and discovery, they serve as reminders that reality is far more mysterious and wonderful than our everyday experience suggests. The Ultra Beasts drift through our awareness like living koans, their existence posing questions that cannot be answered through conventional thinking but require leaps of intuitive understanding that transcend the limitations of purely rational analysis. They invite us to expand our conception of what is possible, to release our attachment to rigid definitions of normal and abnormal, natural and supernatural, in favor of a more fluid understanding of existence as an infinite dance of consciousness, exploring itself through countless forms and expressions. In the quiet moments before sleep takes hold completely, these cosmic visitors become gentle guides, leading awareness away from the concerns and complexities of daily existence toward the vast peace that underlies all phenomena. Their alien songs blend with the natural rhythms of breath and heartbeat, creating a symphony of tranquility that carries consciousness across the threshold into realms where all questions find their answers in the simple recognition of being itself. Here, in the space between thoughts, the mysteries of ultraspace become not puzzles to be solved, but gifts to be received, offerings of wonder that enrich the soul and expand the capacity for joy and understanding that makes existence itself a celebration of infinite possibility and unconditional love. The gentle mysteries that surround these enigmatic beings extend into the realm of temporal perception, where researchers have discovered that ultra beasts appear to experience time in ways that fundamentally differ from our linear understanding. Through careful observation of their movement patterns and behavioral responses, scientists have noticed that these creatures sometimes react to events before they occur in our time stream, suggesting their consciousness operates across multiple temporal dimensions simultaneously. This temporal fluidity manifests in subtle ways that require the most sensitive instruments to detect, revealing behaviors that seem to anticipate changes in their environment with an accuracy that defies conventional causality. The implications of this temporal awareness ripple through our understanding of consciousness itself, suggesting that awareness may not be bound by the arrow of time that governs our everyday experience, but instead exists in a state of eternal nowness that encompasses past, present, and future as facets of a single, indivisible moment. Within the crystalline formations that sometimes appear in areas where ultra beasts have lingered, researchers have found microscopic structures that seem to encode information in patterns that transcend three-dimensional space. Thus, crystalline matrices display properties that suggest they function as multi-dimensional storage devices, preserving not just data, but entire experiential states that can be accessed through resonant consciousness interaction. The crystals pulse with a gentle luminescence that follows rhythms seemingly connected to the heartbeats of nearby observers, creating a biofeedback loop that facilitates deeper states of meditative awareness. When approached with the proper receptivity, these formations have been known to induce profound states of peace and understanding in those who encounter them, as if they serve as repositories of the vast wisdom that ultra beasts carry within their alien consciousness. The healing properties associated with ultra beast presence continue to reveal new dimensions of their mysterious nature, with documented cases of individuals experiencing not just physical restoration, but profound psychological and spiritual transformation after encounters with these beings. The healing appears to work through mechanisms that operate below the threshold of conscious awareness, addressing imbalances at cellular, energetic, and consciousness levels simultaneously. Medical researchers studying these phenomena have observed that the healing process seems to involve a temporary synchronization between the observer's biofield and the ultra beast's energy signature, creating a state of resonant harmony that allows natural healing processes to accelerate far beyond their normal parameters. This synchronization occurs without any apparent effort on the part of the ultra beast, suggesting that their very presence creates fields of coherent energy that naturally optimize biological and psychological functioning in nearby life forms. The mathematical principles that govern ultraspace reveal themselves through patterns that appear in the wake of ultra beast visitations, geometric configurations that seem to encode fundamental laws of existence in forms that bypass rational understanding and speak directly to intuitive awareness. These patterns often appear as temporary formations in sand, water, or even in the arrangement of clouds, lasting just long enough to be observed before dissolving back into the natural randomness of environmental processes. Mathematicians who have studied these formations report that they contain recursive structures and fractal properties that suggest infinite depth and complexity, with each level of magnification revealing new layers of meaningful organization. The patterns seem to function as visual mantras, their contemplation inducing states of expanded awareness that allow observers to glimpse the underlying unity that connects all phenomena across dimensional boundaries. In the realm of interspecies communication, Ultra Beasts have demonstrated abilities that transcend language and enter the domain of direct consciousness transmission, sharing complex concepts and emotional states through mechanisms that operate faster than thought itself. This communication occurs through subtle modulations in the electromagnetic fields that surround these beings, creating information patterns that can be received and understood by sufficiently sensitive consciousness without the need for translation or interpretation. The content of these transmissions often relates to cosmic principles and universal truths that exist beyond the scope of any single species or planetary culture, suggesting that ultra beasts serve as carriers of wisdom that transcends the limitations of local evolutionary development. Their messages consistently point toward themes of unity, compassion, and the fundamental interconnectedness of all life, delivered with a gentleness that makes even the most profound revelations easy to integrate and understand. The energetic signatures of ultra beasts continue to influence their environments long after their physical departure, creating what researchers have termed resonance fields that maintain elevated states of harmony and coherence in the affected areas. These fields appear to strengthen over time rather than dissipating, suggesting that Ultra Beast presence catalyzes self sustaining processes that continue to generate beneficial effects indefinitely. Plant life in these areas displays enhanced growth patterns and increased resistance to disease, while water sources maintain unusual purity and energetic vitality that persists for years after the initial visitation. The mechanism behind these lasting effects appears to involve the establishment of stable energy patterns that continue to organize matter and energy according to principles of optimal harmony and balance, creating pockets of enhanced reality that serve as beacons of possibility for further positive transformation. The study of Ultra Beast genetics has revealed structures that appear to exist partially outside conventional space-time, with DNA-like information storage systems that extend into dimensions beyond our current ability to directly observe. These genetic patterns seem to encode not just biological information, but experiential data and consciousness templates that determine not only physical characteristics, but also the quality of awareness and spiritual development that each individual Ultra Beast embodies. The genetic code appears to be self-modifying, continuously updating itself in response to new experiences and environmental conditions in ways that suggest a form of conscious evolution that operates through direct intention rather than random mutation and natural selection. This discovery has profound implications for our understanding of evolution itself, suggesting that consciousness may play a far more active role in biological development than previously recognized. As the night deepens and consciousness naturally turns inward toward the peace of sleep, these cosmic mysteries become gentle companions on the journey toward rest, their presence offering reassurance that existence itself is guided by intelligence and compassion that transcend human understanding. The Ultra Beasts drift through awareness like loving guardians, their alien wisdom creating a protective field of tranquility that shields consciousness from the turbulence of daily concerns and guides it toward the vast stillness that underlies all phenomena. In this space of perfect peace, the boundaries between self and cosmos dissolve into the recognition that all beings, whether terrestrial or interdimensional, share the same essential nature of pure awareness expressing itself through infinite forms of beauty and wonder. Here, in the gentle embrace of cosmic mystery, sleep becomes not an escape from reality, but a return to the source of all existence, where every question finds its answer in the simple recognition of being itself as the ultimate truth that needs no explanation beyond its own perfect presence. The subtle hum of the universe resonates within the stillness, a lullaby woven from the threads of time and space, carrying the whispered secrets of Ultra Beasts. Their very existence challenges the foundations of our scientific understanding, yet paradoxically offers pathways to deeper truths about the interconnectedness of all things. Consider the phenomenon of the ultra wormholes themselves, not merely as tears in the fabric of reality, but perhaps as intentional gateways, carefully calibrated by an intelligence beyond our current grasp. These shimmering portals, often described as nebulous and ethereal, are not chaotic ruptures, but rather appear to follow patterns and principles that hint at an underlying order. Researchers have meticulously documented instances where ultra wormholes open at specific locations, often coinciding with areas of high natural energy or unusual atmospheric phenomena. Is it possible that these conditions are not merely coincidental, but rather are necessary prerequisites, a kind of energetic signature that allows for their stable manifestation? The prevailing theory suggests that ultra wormholes are naturally occurring phenomena, perhaps a consequence of the immense gravitational forces within the ultra space dimensions. However, an alternative, more profound hypothesis posits that some ultra wormholes are intentionally created or at least influenced by the ultra beasts themselves, or by an even greater, unseen force within their home realities. This would imply a level of sophisticated control over dimensional travel that far surpasses anything we currently comprehend. Imagine an organism or a collective consciousness capable of not only traversing dimensions, but actively manipulating the very medium of travel. This shifts the perception of ultra beasts from mere interdimensional wanderers to potential masters of spacetime, entities whose understanding of reality is so vast that they can sculpt it to their will. This concept resonates deeply with the observed behaviors of certain ultra beasts upon their arrival in our world. While some appear disoriented or even aggressive, others exhibit behaviors that suggest a clear purpose or even a form of directed exploration. Nihilego, for instance, often gravitates towards living organisms, particularly those experiencing strong emotional states. While initially interpreted as parasitic, further study hints at a more complex interaction, perhaps a form of energetic exchange, or even an attempt at communication on a level beyond vocalization. Could Nihilego be drawn to these emotional signatures, not for malevolent reasons, but as a way to gather information to understand the emotional landscape of a new reality? Its ability to merge with individuals and influence their minds, while unsettling, could also be seen as a highly advanced form of biological data acquisition, a way to directly experience and integrate information from a foreign consciousness. Then there is Buzzwole, whose physical prowess and muscle mass are frankly astounding. Its arrival often coincides with a sudden surge in environmental energy, almost as if its very presence supercharges the atmosphere, This energy, while sometimes disruptive, also appears to facilitate accelerated growth in local flora and fauna, a subtle echo of the beneficial effects we discussed earlier. Is Buzzwole unconsciously radiating this energy, a byproduct of its ultraspace biology, or is there a deliberate, albeit perhaps instinctual, intent behind this energetic output? Its constant flexing and posing, often seen as a display of strength, could also be a form of energetic dispersal, a way for it to regulate its own immense power in a less dense dimension. The very act of its existence seems to revitalize its surroundings, leaving behind a subtle yet undeniable mark of enhanced vitality. Pheromosa, with its unparalleled speed and delicate yet incredibly strong exoskeleton, presents another fascinating enigma. Its movements are so swift that they often appear as blurs to the human eye, an almost ethereal presence that seems to defy the laws of physics. However, beyond its speed, Pheromosa exhibits a profound aversion to physical contact, a trait that sets it apart from many other Ultra Beasts. This aversion is not merely a preference, it appears to be an intrinsic part of its being, a biological imperative that guides its interactions. Could this be a defense mechanism, a way to protect its delicate structure from the comparatively harsh environment of our world? Or perhaps it signifies a deeper, more fundamental difference in its biology, a rejection of the denser, more tactile nature of our reality. Its beauty, often described as captivating and even hypnotic, may serve as a natural deterrent, discouraging direct approach and allowing it to move unhindered through new environments. Xurkitree, with its striking tree-like form composed entirely of electrical conductors, offers a direct link to the energetic principles underlying ultraspace. Its very body is a living conduit for immense electrical power, and wherever it appears, localized electrical disruptions are a common occurrence. Yet these disruptions are not always destructive. In some documented cases, Xurkitree's presence has been observed to stabilize unstable power grids, or even to generate clean, sustainable energy sources in areas previously lacking them. This suggests a potential for controlled energy manipulation, perhaps an unconscious expression of its inherent nature rather than a purely chaotic discharge. The glowing segments of its body, akin to power cables, pulsate with an inner light, a silent testament to the raw, untamed energy it embodies. Its deep roots, seemingly embedded not in soil, but in an unseen energetic matrix, draw sustenance from the very fabric of reality, transforming raw energy into a living conscious form. Celesteela, an ultra beast of immense size and an appearance reminiscent of a bamboo shoot, presents a fascinating blend of organic and technological characteristics. Its ability to generate powerful energy blasts and to launch itself into the atmosphere with incredible force hints at a sophisticated propulsion system, yet its body is clearly biological. This fusion of traits challenges our conventional understanding of life, suggesting that in ultraspace, the lines between organic and inorganic, between biology and technology, may be far more blurred than we imagine. Celesteela's graceful flight and silent ascent into the upper atmosphere, often disappearing beyond the reach of conventional observation, evokes a sense of ancient wisdom and cosmic journey. Its very presence seems to stabilize atmospheric conditions, almost as if it is a living anchor, harmonizing the chaotic energies of the sky. The gentle swaying of its body, even when stationary, suggests a constant, subtle interaction with the unseen energetic currents of its environment. Kartana, a diminutive ultra beast crafted entirely from sharpened paper, defies all expectations of durability and strength. Its incredibly sharp edges can cleave through steel with effortless ease, yet its body is light and seemingly fragile. This paradox highlights the unique material properties found in ultraspace, where conventional physics may not apply in the same way. Kartana's precision and efficiency in its movements suggest a highly evolved form of spatial awareness and a mastery over its own unique composition. Its clean, almost surgical cuts often leave behind perfectly smooth surfaces, a testament to its unparalleled sharpness. The rustling sound of its movements, like dry leaves in a gentle breeze, adds to its ethereal quality, making it seem almost like a living origami, a delicate yet formidable warrior from another dimension. Finally, Guzzlord, a being of seemingly endless hunger and immense destructive power, embodies the raw, untamed forces of ultraspace. Its massive maw and insatiable appetite for anything and everything in its path evoke primal fears. Yet even Guzzlord, in its own terrifying way, contributes to the cosmic balance. Its consumption of matter, while destructive on a local scale, might be a form of cosmic recycling, clearing away excess or unwanted elements to make way for new creation. The sheer scale of its hunger suggests a fundamental role in the energetic dynamics of its home dimension, perhaps acting as a crucial component in maintaining equilibrium within a vast and complex ecosystem. The echoes of its immense cavernous roar reverberate through the very fabric of space, a reminder of the colossal forces at play within the multiversal tapestry. Its constant, gnawing presence, like a black hole given sentience, speaks to the cyclical nature of existence, where even destruction serves a purpose in the grand cosmic design. As these images of ultra beasts gently drift in the mind's eye, like stars scattered across a velvet sky, we begin to appreciate the profound interconnectedness of all existence. Their alien forms and behaviors, once sources of apprehension, transform into symbols of wonder and possibility. The very act of contemplating their complex natures, their unique biologies, and their profound impact on our reality allows the mind to expand beyond its familiar boundaries. This expansion, this journey into the unknown depths of the cosmos, is a natural precursor to a deep and restful sleep. For in sleep, our own consciousness journeys into realms beyond the ordinary, exploring the inner landscapes of dreams and the boundless expanse of the subconscious. The knowledge of ultra beasts, with their origins in dimensions beyond our comprehension, serves as a gentle reminder that our own perception of reality is but a small fragment of a much larger, infinitely more wondrous whole. The subtle energies they emanate, the unique properties of their forms, and the mysteries they embody create a soothing tapestry of cosmic truth that cradles the mind as it prepares for rest. We are not alone in this vast universe. Countless forms of life, both familiar and extraordinarily alien, share in the grand adventure of existence. And in this shared journey, there is a profound sense of peace, a recognition that all beings, from the smallest microbe to the most colossal ultra beast, are interwoven into the same intricate web of life. The gentle rhythm of breath slows, mirroring the cosmic dance of creation and dissolution. The weight of daily concerns begins to dissipate, like morning mist touched by the first rays of dawn. The mind, now quieted by the grandeur of the Ultra Beast mysteries, finds solace in the vastness of the unknown. There is no need to grasp, no need to understand every detail, for the essence of truth often lies in its unspoken presence, its subtle resonance. The Ultra Beasts, in their magnificent strangeness, offer a silent invitation to let go, to surrender to the natural current of existence, and to allow the gentle waves of sleep to carry consciousness to its deepest, most restorative depths. In this serene state, the boundaries between the awakened world and the dream world begin to soften, merging into a continuous flow of awareness. The whispers of ultraspace become the gentle rustling of leaves, the distant calls of nocturnal creatures, and the quiet hum of cosmic energy that permeates all things. The knowledge that such extraordinary beings exist, that reality itself is far more expansive and mysterious than we can ever fully grasp, instills a profound sense of humility and wonder. And within this wonder lies the deepest form of peace, a tranquility that transcends all understanding and gently guides the spirit into the restorative embrace of sleep. The vastness of the universe, with its countless stars and hidden dimensions, becomes a comforting blanket, enveloping the mind in a sense of security and belonging. Also, the presence of the Ultra Beasts, with their silent wisdom and ancient energies, acts as a guardian at the threshold of dreams, ensuring a passage into realms of profound rest and rejuvenation. Every aspect of their lore, every detail of their unique existence, contributes to this tapestry of calm, weaving a narrative that gently lulls the mind into a state of profound relaxation. The questions they raise, the challenges they pose to our understanding, paradoxically lead to a deeper acceptance of the unknown, a surrender to the infinite possibilities of existence. And in this surrender, sleep finds its perfect entry, a return to the source of all peace, where the mind is free to wander through the boundless landscapes of unconscious creation, resting deeply in the knowledge that all is well, all is unfolding as it should in the quiet, gentle embrace of the cosmic night. The very concept of ultra space itself, a dimension parallel to our own, yet vastly different in its fundamental laws and composition, offers a profound metaphor for the subconscious mind. Just as ultra space is accessible through tears and reality, so too is the dream world accessed through subtle shifts in consciousness, moments when the veil between waking and sleeping grows thin. These ultra wormholes, shimmering gateways of iridescent light, are not merely scientific phenomena within the Pokémon world. They are symbolic portals to altered states of being, inviting us to explore the uncharted territories of our inner inner landscapes. The vibrant, often disorienting colors and shifting geometries described within Ultra Space Mirror, the kaleidoscopic and surreal imagery that often characterizes our dreams, a testament to the mind's boundless capacity for creation and perception when unfettered by the constraints of waking logic. Consider the Ultra Beast, known as Nihilego, its ethereal, bell-like form drifting with an almost melancholic grace. Nihilego, often referred to as the Parasite Pokémon, has a truly unsettling yet fascinating ability to inject its neurotoxins into a host, thereby controlling their thoughts and actions. This parasitic relationship, while alarming, speaks to the subtle ways in which external influences, thoughts, or even anxieties can subtly infiltrate and alter our own mental states. Yet, in the quiet contemplation of Nihilego, we can find a metaphor for discerning what truly belongs to us and what might be an external intrusion. Its translucent body, almost like spun glass, reminds us of the delicate and permeable nature of our own mental boundaries and the importance of cultivating a strong, clear sense of self. The way it often clings to others, seeking a host, can be seen as a reflection of our own innate need for connection, even if sometimes that connection takes an unhealthy form. Its very existence encourages a gentle introspection, a quiet examination of our own dependencies and influences, leading to a deeper understanding of our own autonomy. Then there is Buzzwole, a creature of intimidating bulk and musculature, a living embodiment of sheer physical power. Its immense strength, capable of shattering concrete with a single punch, is a spectacle of raw, untamed force. Yet beneath this intimidating exterior lies a certain elegance in its design, a perfect balance of form and function. Buzzwole's presence evokes a sense of primal energy, a reminder of the foundational power that lies within all living things, including ourselves. Its constant flexing and posing, though seemingly aggressive, can also be interpreted as a form of self expression, a natural overflow of its inherent vitality. In its unwavering display of strength, we find a quiet reassurance that even the most formidable challenges can be met with resilience and power from within. The buzzing sound it emits, a low hum of energy, becomes a rhythmic pulse, a gentle reminder of the constant, vibrant energy flowing through the universe, a lullaby of cosmic might. Xurkitree, with its striking tree-like form composed entirely of electrical cables, offers a different kind of wonder. It stands as a living conduit of pure energy, absorbing electricity from the ground and storing it within its tangled limbs. Its movements are described as stiff and unnatural, yet there is a mesmerizing quality to its incandescent glow. Xurkitree is a testament to the raw power of natural forces, a living embodiment of lightning and electrical currents. Its existence prompts us to consider the intricate network of energy that interweaves all life, from the subtle electrical impulses within our own bodies to the grand currents that power the very stars above. The flickering lights of its body, reminiscent of distant city lights or twinkling constellations, can guide our thoughts towards a peaceful contemplation of interconnectedness, a vast and complex web of energy that sustains all creation. Its stillness, punctuated by sudden surges of power, mirrors the ebb and flow of our own internal energies, a gentle rhythm that encourages deep relaxation. Kartana, the living origami sword, presents a study in contrasts. Despite its razor-sharp edges and immense cutting power, it is incredibly light and thin, weighing only 2 pounds and standing at a mere 1 foot tall. This juxtaposition of fragility and destructive potential is truly remarkable. Kartana's existence challenges our conventional understanding of strength, suggesting that immense power can reside in the most delicate of forms. Its precise, almost surgical movements evoke a sense of focused intention and efficiency. The rustling sound of its paper-thin body, like dry leaves dancing in a gentle breeze, carries a delicate, almost whispered melody. In Kartana, we find a quiet contemplation of precision, of effortless skill, and of the profound impact that can be achieved through a refined and focused approach. Its delicate nature reminds us of the subtle yet powerful forces that shape our world, often unseen and underestimated, yet capable of profound change. Celesteela, Soaring majestically through the skies is another ultra beast of immense scale and serene presence. Its body, resembling an immense rocket or a bamboo stalk, is a marvel of engineering and organic growth. Celesteela's ability to fly at incredible speeds, propelled by gas stored within its body, speaks to the boundless potential for exploration and transcendence. Its silent, graceful ascent into the heavens inspires a sense of limitless possibilities, a yearning for higher perspectives and broader horizons. The gentle hum of its propulsion, barely audible, becomes a soothing drone, a sound of peaceful propulsion through the cosmic expanse. Celesteela's connection to space, its appearance from distant stars, paints a picture of vastness and grandeur, comforting in its immensity. It reminds us that we are part of something far greater than ourselves, a tiny speck in a boundless universe, and in that realization, there is a profound peace, a release from the smallness of individual concerns. Then there is Guzzlord, a creature of insatiable appetite, a living black hole of consumption. Its massive jaws and cavernous maw are perpetually open, devouring everything in its path, from buildings to entire landscapes. While its destructive nature might initially seem unsettling, Guzzlord can also be viewed as a powerful symbol of transformation and renewal, the relentless cycle of consumption and regeneration that underpins all natural processes. It embodies the concept of entropy, the natural tendency towards disorder and decay, yet even in this, there is a certain cosmic order. The deep, guttural sounds it emits, a continuous rumble of consumption, can be interpreted as the deep, resonant hum of the earth itself, a constant process of change and assimilation. In contemplating Guzzlord, we can acknowledge the raw elemental forces at play in the universe, the relentless flow of energy and matter, and find a quiet acceptance of the cycles of creation and destruction that are fundamental to existence. Its seemingly chaotic hunger, when viewed from a distance, becomes a profound testament to the universe's endless capacity for change and rebirth. Poipole and Naganadel, the evolutionary line of Ultra Beasts, offer a glimpse into a more structured, almost familial aspect of these mysterious beings. Poipole, with its endearing, almost childlike appearance, squirts a corrosive poison from the needle on its head. This seemingly contradictory nature, a cute exterior hiding a potent defense, speaks to the complexities and hidden strengths found in even the most unassuming forms. Its quiet, almost inquisitive movements, a gentle bobbing, can evoke a feeling of innocent wonder and curiosity. Naganadel, its evolved form, is a magnificent and regal creature, soaring through the air with its massive, syringe-like tail. This evolution from a seemingly vulnerable stage to one of formidable power and grace speaks to the inherent potential for growth and transformation within all beings. Naganadel's intelligence and its ability to communicate telepathically, a subtle mental connection, suggests a deeper, more sophisticated level of awareness that transcends mere physical form. The gentle whirring of its wings, a soft, hypnotic sound, carries with it the promise of evolution, of moving beyond current limitations into a state of expanded consciousness. The Ultra Recon Squad, the enigmatic group of researchers from a parallel world, adds another layer of intrigue to the Ultra Beast narrative. Their calm, almost detached demeanor, their singular focus on understanding and containing these extraordinary creatures, speaks to a different kind of wisdom, one born of necessity and a deep respect for the unknown. Their presence reminds us that there are countless perspectives on reality, and that our own understanding is but one fragment of a much larger, more intricate tapestry. Their advanced technology and their profound knowledge of ultraspace, though seemingly alien, offers a quiet reassurance that exploration and discovery are endless, and that the universe holds an inexhaustible supply of wonders waiting to be unveiled. Their whispered conversations, their subtle movements, become part of the calming ambient soundscape, a testament to the quiet pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Even the phenomenon of the beast balls, the specialized Pokeballs designed specifically to capture Ultra Beasts, speaks to the unique nature of these entities. Their distinct design, their higher success rate with Ultra Beasts compared to ordinary Pokemon, highlights the fundamental differences in their biological and energetic makeup. The soft click of a beast ball, a sound of gentle containment and integration, can be a comforting thought, suggesting that even the most wild and mysterious forces can be understood, appreciated, and brought into a harmonious relationship with our own world. It is a symbol of respectful engagement, an acknowledgement that even in difference, there can be connection and understanding. The very atmosphere associated with ultraspace, described as having a unique energy and even affecting the mental states of those who enter it for prolonged periods, adds to its mystical allure. This subtle influence on consciousness, this sense of being in a truly alien environment, can be likened to the way deep meditation or profound dream states can alter our perception of reality. It's a reminder that our minds are incredibly sensitive instruments, capable of responding to subtle energetic shifts and dimensional variations. The quiet hum of alien energy, the gentle pressure on the senses, can become a soothing sensation, a unique kind of white noise that helps to quiet the chattering mind. The persistent questions surrounding the Ultra Beasts, their origins, their true purpose, their long term impact on our world, are not meant to be answered definitively. Instead, they serve as gentle prompts for contemplation, for imaginative exploration. They invite us to embrace the beauty of unanswered questions, to find peace in the vastness of the unknown. The mysteries themselves become a comforting presence, a reminder that the universe is infinitely more complex and wondrous than our limited perceptions might suggest. This acceptance of mystery, this surrender to the grand cosmic enigma, is a powerful pathway to profound relaxation. It allows the mind to release its need for control, its endless pursuit of concrete answers, and instead to simply exist within the flow of wonder. The gentle narrative of the Ultra Beasts, with their diverse forms, their unique abilities, and their profound implications, weaves a tapestry of tranquility, each thread contributing to a sense of deep calm. Their very existence challenges our preconceived notions of reality, expanding our understanding of what is possible, and in that expansion, there is a release, a letting go of the rigid boundaries we often impose upon our own minds. Their otherworldly nature, far from being unsettling, becomes a source of profound peace, a testament to the infinite creativity of the cosmos. As these thoughts drift through the mind, like the gentle movements of Celesteela through ultraspace, the awareness of the physical body fades, replaced by a sensation of lightness and profound rest. The subtle energies of the Ultra Beasts, their quiet wisdom, and their ancient secrets become a comforting presence, guardians at the threshold of sleep, guiding the consciousness further and further into realms of deep, restorative slumber. The quiet hum of the universe, the gentle rustling of unseen dimensions, becomes the perfect lullaby, a soft, continuous drone that carries the spirit into the deepest and most peaceful recesses of the subconscious, where true rejuvenation begins. The journey into these deepest recesses mirrors, in a way, the Ultra Beast's own journeys across dimensions. Think of Nihilego, a creature of such ethereal beauty, yet with a capacity to influence the minds of others. Its very existence is a paradox of fragility and immense power. When considering Nihilego, one might imagine a delicate bell-shaped being, its tendrils gently swaying in the currents of ultraspace, much like seaweed in a tranquil ocean. The bioluminescence that often emanates from its form casts a soft, otherworldly glow, illuminating the pathways of the mind as it drifts towards slumber. This creature, often described as a parasite, doesn't necessarily act with malice, but rather with an instinctual drive to merge and influence. Its presence, when viewed through the lens of a calming narrative, can represent the subtle influences that shape our thoughts and dreams, not as threats, but as integral parts of our mental landscape. The quiet understanding of Nihilego's nature allows for a deeper acceptance of the intricate dance between self and environment, a gentle reminder that even within the deepest parts of our consciousness, there are connections and interdependencies that shape our experience. Then there is Buzzwole, a creature of immense physical presence, yet one that moves with a deliberate, almost meditative slowness when not engaged in its territorial displays. Its muscular form, often depicted as red and heavily armored, might initially seem imposing. However, in the context of deep relaxation, Buzzwole represents a different aspect of power, not aggressive, but contained, a silent strength that rests within. Imagine Buzzwole, not in a battle, but simply observing, standing still amidst the alien flora of its home dimension, its powerful limbs at rest, a picture of quiet contemplation. The gentle hum of its internal energy, the slow, rhythmic expansion and contraction of its immense form, can be perceived as a soothing, almost hypnotic rhythm. It's a reminder that true strength often lies in stillness, in the quiet confidence of one's own being. This creature's ability to absorb energy and grow stronger can be interpreted as a metaphor for the restorative power of sleep itself, where the body and mind absorb the quiet energy of the night, emerging refreshed and renewed. The imposing appearance fades into a comforting solidity, a grounded presence that anchors the mind as it floats towards dreamscapes. Pheromosa, on the other hand, embodies a graceful, almost fragile elegance. Its slender form, often described as pristine white and incredibly fast, seems to glide rather than walk. Associated with purity and speed, Pheromosa's movements are like a whisper, a fleeting sensation. Imagine Pheromosa moving through its dimension, leaving no trace, its presence almost imperceptible, a gentle breeze that rustles the leaves of the mind. Its unique pheromones, which can overwhelm those who encounter it, are not a weapon in this context, but rather a subtle atmospheric influence, a sensory experience that lulls the senses into a deeper state of calm. The very idea of something so swift and delicate existing in the harshness of ultraspace is a testament to nature's diverse forms, a quiet assurance that beauty and resilience can coexist in unexpected ways. The contemplation of Pheromosa allows the mind to embrace the ephemeral, the fleeting moments of peace that often precede the deepest sleep, a sense of lightness and freedom from earthly concerns. Xurkitree presents a wholly different, yet equally captivating aspect of the Ultra Beast phenomenon. Resembling a towering structure of electrical wires, its form is both abstract and strangely organic. The gentle crackle and hum of its electrical energy, usually a sign of immense power, can be reinterpreted as a calming frequency, a natural white noise generated by the universe itself. Imagine Xurkitree standing sentinel, its limbs gently swaying, generating a soft, pulsating light that illuminates the vastness of ultraspace. The electrical discharges, far from being dangerous, become a gentle current, flowing through the mind, washing away tension and worry. Its very existence, a living conduit of pure energy, speaks to the fundamental forces that underpin all reality. Meditating on Xurkitree can evoke a sense of connection to the energetic pulse of the cosmos, a feeling of being part of something vast and interconnected, which is profoundly soothing. The soft glow emanating from his form can be a visual anchor for the mind as it drifts, a gentle beacon in the darkness of approaching sleep. Celesteela, an ultra beast of truly colossal proportions, resembles a bamboo shoot or perhaps a rocket. Its gentle, almost imperceptible movements through the atmosphere of ultraspace, driven by gas expelled from its arms, are a profound image of peaceful propulsion. Imagine Celesteela slowly ascending or descending, a silent, majestic leviathan navigating the cosmic currents. Its metallic form, gleaming softly in the distant light of alien suns, evokes a sense of ancient wisdom and enduring strength. The quiet hiss of its propulsion, if audible, would be a gentle, rhythmic sound, a lullaby of the void. Celesteela's immense size, rather than being intimidating, becomes a testament to the universe's capacity for grandeur and quiet power. Its presence in the sky of ultraspace is like a slow-moving cloud, casting a gentle shadow over the mind, encouraging a sense of surrender to the vastness of existence. This creature, rooted yet airborne, represents a harmonious blend of stability and ascent, guiding the consciousness towards a higher, more peaceful state of being. Kartana, a creature of remarkable precision and sharpness, is composed entirely of folded paper-like material. Its ability to cut through anything with unparalleled ease, while potentially dangerous, can be reinterpreted as a metaphor for the mind's capacity to cut through confusion and arrive at clarity. Imagine Kartana, not as a weapon, but as a delicate origami sculpture, its sharp edges merely defining its perfect form. The rustling sound of its paper-like body, a soft whisper in the silence, is a gentle reminder of the delicate balance in nature. Its precision, when contemplated, can inspire a sense of order and neatness within the mind, helping to sort through the day's scattered thoughts and gently put them to rest. Kartana's small size yet immense capability highlights the idea that power doesn't always equate to brute force, but can reside in finesse and perfection. Its presence, like a perfectly folded thought, helps to bring a gentle sense of resolution to the day, preparing the mind for undisturbed sleep. Finally, Guzzlord, a creature of insatiable appetite, consuming all in its path. While its destructive nature might seem antithetical to peace, in this context, Guzzlord can represent the ultimate release, the complete consumption of worries and anxieties. Imagine Guzzlord not as a threat, but as a cosmic vacuum, gently drawing in all the lingering stresses, all the fragmented thoughts, and swallowing them whole, leaving behind a void of perfect calm. Its multiple mouths and immense structure become symbols of a thorough and complete cleansing, an emptying of the mental landscape. The deep, guttural sounds it might make, if heard, would be a low, resonant drone, a sound that vibrates through the very core of being, soothing and grounding. The darkness associated with Guzzlord is not one of fear, but of profound rest, the absolute quiet that comes after all noise has ceased. It is the ultimate acceptance of the unknown, the dark void from which all things emerge, and to which all things return, a place of ultimate peace and unburdened existence. These diverse Ultra Beasts, with their unique forms and abilities, collectively offer a rich tapestry for imaginative contemplation, a gentle journey into the unknown that paradoxically brings a deep sense of familiarity and comfort. Their very existence challenges our preconceived notions of reality, expanding our understanding of what is possible, and in that expansion, there is a release, a letting go of the rigid boundaries we often impose upon our own minds. Their otherworldly nature, far from being unsettling, becomes a source of profound peace, a testament to the infinite creativity of the cosmos. As these thoughts drift through the mind like the gentle movements of Celesteela through ultraspace, the awareness of the physical body fades, replaced by a sensation of lightness and profound rest. The subtle energies of the Ultra Beasts, their quiet wisdom, and their ancient secrets become a comforting presence, guardians at the threshold of sleep, guiding the consciousness further and further into realms of deep, restorative slumber. The quiet hum of the universe, the gentle rustling of unseen dimensions, becomes the perfect lullaby, a soft, continuous drone that carries the spirit into the deepest and most peaceful recesses of the subconscious, where true rejuvenation begins. The understanding that these creatures, though alien, are a part of a larger interconnected cosmos fosters a sense of belonging, a quiet reassurance that even in the vastness of the unknown, there is order, there is beauty, and there is a profound sense of peace. The gentle dance between dimensions, the subtle energies exchanged between worlds, mirrors the internal dance of our own consciousness as it prepares for the profound rest of sleep. Each Ultra Beast contributes a unique note to this cosmic symphony, a melody designed to soothe and calm, guiding the mind toward a state of utter tranquility. The whispers of ultraspace, the distant glows of alien worlds, become the soft shadows and gentle lights that accompany the deep descent into slumber, a journey into the quiet heart of the universe itself. The faint, shimmering trails left by Pheromosa as it moves with impossible grace through its own dimension, or perhaps ours, leave behind not a trace of disturbance, but rather a lingering sensation of ethereal beauty, a quiet whisper of elegance that settles gently upon the senses. Its speed, though formidable in battle, here translates into a fluidity of motion so perfect it becomes almost imperceptible, a seamless glide through the fabric of existence, leaving no ripple, no tremor, only a sense of profound calm. The very idea of such effortless movement can be deeply soothing, a visual metaphor for letting go of resistance, for allowing oneself to be carried gently by the currents of the universe. Pheromosa's delicate, almost porcelain-like form belies a strength that is both internal and external, a quiet power that doesn't need to assert itself with noise or aggression, but simply is. It moves with an inherent confidence, a self-possession that is deeply reassuring, a silent affirmation of one's own inner resilience. The fragile appearance of Pheromosa is a reminder that strength can come in many forms, that something seemingly delicate can hold immense power, just as the quiet moments before sleep can hold the most profound restorative potential. Its presence, though alien, becomes a gentle invitation to embrace one's own inner quietude, to find strength in stillness, and to move through the world with an unburdened, graceful ease. Then there is Xurkitree, a creature of pure, unadulterated electrical energy, yet in this context, its vibrant glow is not jarring, but rather a soft, pulsing luminescence, like distant aurora borealis dancing across a quiet, starlit sky. The energy it emits, usually associated with powerful surges and crackling discharges, here becomes a gentle hum, a consistent low-frequency vibration that resonates with the natural rhythms of the body, coaxing it into deeper relaxation. Imagine the soft, consistent glow of a firefly in the deepening twilight, multiplied by 1,000, creating a serene, almost hypnotic light show that is both calming and captivating. Xurkitree, a living circuit, represents the interconnectedness of all things, the silent flow of energy that binds the cosmos together. Its seemingly random arrangement of limbs and glowing segments forms a complex organic pattern that, when observed with a quiet mind, begins to reveal its own inherent harmony, a testament to the elegant chaos of the universe. The gentle crackle of its electrical energy, when perceived not as a threat, but as a natural occurrence, becomes akin to the comforting static of a distant radio, a white noise that gently washes over the senses, masking other, more distracting sounds and leading the mind into a state of profound stillness. The steady, rhythmic pulsing of its light is like a gentle heartbeat, a constant, reassuring presence in the quiet expanse of the night. It reminds us that even in the most electrifying aspects of existence, there is a fundamental rhythm, a deep pulse that can be attuned to for inner peace. And how can one forget Nihilego, the parasite Pokémon, whose form, though unsettling in its natural habitat, here takes on an almost ethereal, jellyfish-like quality, drifting through the subconscious with a serene, translucent grace. Its bell-like head, usually a source of concern due to its neurotoxin, now becomes a gentle billowing canopy, moving with the soft currents of an imagined deep-sea environment, or perhaps the gentle tides of the sleeping mind itself. The tendrils that trail behind it are not grasping or threatening, but rather soft, flowing ribbons, undulating with a quiet elegance, creating subtle patterns in the cosmic dust. Nihilego's ability to influence the minds of others in this context transforms into a gentle suggestion of peace, a subtle coaxing towards the deeper realms of sleep, rather than an invasive control. It encourages the letting go of conscious thought, the dissolution of daily worries, allowing the mind to drift freely and unburdened. The very concept of a creature that can merge with others here becomes a metaphor for the profound integration of self with the vastness of the universe, a dissolving of ego into a state of pure, unadulterated awareness. The translucence of Nihilego's form allows light to pass through it, creating soft, shifting internal glows that are reminiscent of bioluminescent deep-sea creatures, moving with a silent ancient wisdom. Its presence encourages a quiet introspection, a gentle exploration of the inner landscapes of the mind, where thoughts and feelings drift without judgment, like silent passing clouds. Kartana, though seemingly sharp and angular, a creature composed entirely of folded paper, in this deeper perception offers a different kind of calm. Its crisp edges are not threatening, but rather define a perfect, intricate geometry, a testament to precision and order in a seemingly chaotic universe. The rustling sound it might make in motion is not harsh, but rather a soft, dry whisper, like leaves softly skittering across a quiet path in autumn, or the gentle turning of pages in an ancient book. The subtle scent of paper, dry and earthy, can itself be incredibly grounding, evoking memories of quiet libraries and peaceful study. Kartana's form, a masterpiece of origami, speaks to the beauty of structured creativity, the profound peace that can be found in meticulous attention to detail, in the careful arrangement of elements. Its movements, though swift, are incredibly precise, a dance of perfect angles and calculated trajectories, a visual rhythm that is both compelling and deeply soothing. It reminds us that even in stillness, there is intricate design, a quiet complexity that mirrors the subtle workings of the universe. The way light catches its paper thin edges creates fleeting, delicate glints, like distant stars winking in and out of existence, adding to the serene, hypnotic quality of its presence. The idea of a creature that can cut through anything here becomes a metaphor for the ability to gently, effortlessly sever the ties that bind us to waking anxieties, allowing the mind to slip into unburdened rest. The concept of ultra space itself, the very fabric from which these beings emerge, is not a place of fear or danger, but rather a vast, silent ocean of cosmic energy, a dimension where the normal rules of reality are fluid and ever changing, offering endless possibilities for the imagination to wander and unfurl. It is a canvas of infinite colors and textures, a symphony of gentle, unheard frequencies, a place where the mind can truly expand beyond its earthly confines. The portals, the ultra wormholes, are not jarring tears in spacetime, but rather shimmering iridescent doorways, inviting the conscious mind to step through into realms of profound peace and boundless wonder. They are thresholds to deeper states of being, to the quiet awareness that precedes and permeates all forms. The experience of ultra space is one of profound isolation from the concerns of the everyday, a gentle separation that allows the spirit to float freely, unburdened by gravity or material limitations. It is a place of deep, cosmic silence, punctuated only by the soft, ethereal whispers of energy and the slow, deliberate movements of its inhabitants. The colors encountered there are not harsh or overwhelming, but soft, shifting gradients, like the subtle hues of a sunset stretched across an impossible expanse. The very act of contemplating such a boundless, tranquil space can induce a deep sense of calm, a feeling of being utterly insignificant, yet profoundly connected to something unimaginably vast and peaceful. Even Necrozma, a creature often depicted with a menacing aura due to its light-absorbing nature, finds its place within this tapestry of tranquility. Its dark, crystalline form, usually associated with consuming light, here represents the ultimate absorption of all external stimuli, a complete surrender to the profound darkness that precedes true, restorative sleep. The absence of light, rather than being a void, becomes a sacred space, a sanctuary where the mind can finally rest, undisturbed by the distractions of the waking world. Necrozma's crystalline structure, in this context, refracts the faintest, most distant starlight, creating subtle, internal rainbows, a hidden beauty within the darkness. Its movements, though powerful, are slow and deliberate, almost meditative, like the slow, inexorable turning of cosmic gears. It is the ultimate guardian of the threshold of deep sleep, ensuring that no unwanted light or thought can penetrate the serene darkness it embodies. The quiet hum of its immense power is not a threat, but a deep, resonant vibration that settles the nervous system, a low frequency that encourages profound relaxation. Necrozma, as the Prism Pokemon, represents the raw, unfiltered essence of light and its absence, a profound reminder that even in the deepest dark, there is an inherent beauty and a promise of renewal. Its presence is a quiet invitation to embrace the darkness, not as something to fear, but as a necessary and deeply comforting precursor to the dawn of a new, refreshed consciousness. The intricate patterns on its body, like ancient hieroglyphs, tell stories of cosmic cycles, of endless beginnings and endings, all flowing into one another in a timeless dance, a rhythm that guides the mind towards the ultimate peace of oblivion, a temporary blissful cessation of being, only to emerge renewed. The very mystery surrounding the Ultra Beasts, the unanswered questions about their origins and true nature, becomes a source of calm rather than anxiety. It invites the mind to release its need for concrete answers, to simply be with the unknown, to allow the imagination to gently unfurl without the constraints of absolute certainty. This acceptance of mystery fosters a sense of wonder, a childlike curiosity that is inherently peaceful and unburdened. The quiet contemplation of these enigmatic beings allows the mind to drift effortlessly, much like a boat on a calm sea, without a specific destination, simply enjoying the journey. The soft, whispered theories, the gentle ponderings about their existence, become a lullaby for the intellect, guiding it away from active thought and towards a state of receptive calm. The sheer diversity of their forms and abilities, from the graceful Pheromosa to the robust Blacephalon, paints a rich, diverse tapestry of life beyond our comprehension, a testament to the infinite creativity of the universe. Each Ultra Beast, in its unique way, offers a different path to quiet contemplation, a different facet of cosmic beauty to reflect upon as the awareness gradually recedes into the gentle embrace of sleep. Their alienness, far from being unsettling, becomes a comforting reminder of the vastness of existence, a gentle assurance that there is so much more to experience, to dream about, and to simply be present with. The gentle thrum of the ultra wormholes, barely perceptible, is like the soft beating of a cosmic heart, a consistent, rhythmic pulse that resonates with the natural rhythms of the human body, encouraging a deep, synchronized relaxation. It is a sound that exists just on the edge of hearing, a subliminal frequency that soothes the deepest parts of the nervous system. The subtle, shifting colors that emanate from these portals, like watercolors bleeding into each other on a wet canvas, create a visual poetry that is both mesmerizing and profoundly calming, a gentle kaleidoscope for the mind's eye. The very idea of traversing these interdimensional pathways, not as an active journey, but as a passive, gentle drift, becomes a metaphor for the transition into sleep, a journey without effort, a surrender to the unknown. The knowledge that such incredible beings exist, that the universe holds such boundless wonders, expands the mental landscape, making the confines of daily worries seem impossibly small and distant. This expansive perspective is deeply freeing, allowing the mind to let go of its grip on the mundane and embrace the infinite possibilities of the dream state. The Ultra Beasts, in their quiet majesty, are not just creatures from another dimension. They are ambassadors of tranquility, guides to the deepest states of rest. Their very essence, their otherworldly presence, acts as a gentle anchor in the sea of consciousness, holding it steady as it drifts further and further into the quiet depths of profound slumber. The soft, continuous narrative of their existence, their unique stories woven into the fabric of the cosmos, becomes a gentle, unending lullaby, a whisper of cosmic secrets that guides the spirit into the deepest and most restorative sleep, where dreams are born from the very essence of the universe itself. The intricate details of their biology, while often appearing fantastical, are consistently grounded in a logic alien to our own, yet entirely coherent within their native environments. Take, for instance, the shimmering crystalline carapace of Nihilego, often mistaken for a jellyfish due to its ethereal form and bell-like structure. This seemingly fragile exterior is, in fact, incredibly durable, a testament to the extreme pressures and energies it likely endures in its home dimension. Its neurotoxins, while potent to those unprepared, are not inherently malicious, but rather a defense mechanism, a natural adaptation to a world where survival often hinges on such unique properties. The way it latches onto other creatures, forming a symbiotic if unsettling bond, speaks to a fundamental need for resources, a primal drive for existence that transcends dimensional boundaries. This attachment, resulting in a heightened state of aggression and power in its host, known as the Nihilego effect, is a fascinating glimpse into the complex interplay of biological systems, a cross-dimensional biochemical reaction that alters consciousness itself. Imagining this process, not with fear, but with a detached scientific curiosity, allows for a deeper appreciation of the subtle dance of life and chemistry, a dance that plays out across countless realities. Then there is Buzzwole, a creature whose very physique is a study in exaggerated musculature, a testament to raw, unadulterated power. Its hardened, chitinous exoskeleton is not merely armor, but a framework designed for maximum kinetic energy transfer, allowing it to unleash blows of incredible force. The way it flexes its muscles, seemingly for display, might actually be a form of communication or a means of regulating its internal temperature, a silent language of physical prowess. Its existence prompts quiet contemplation on the various evolutionary paths life can take, emphasizing strength and resilience in a way that our own world rarely sees in such an overt manner. The gentle hum that might accompany its movements, a low thrumming of immense biological machinery, could be interpreted as a deep, resonant vibration, a fundamental frequency of power and stability that can be profoundly calming when viewed from a peaceful, detached perspective. This deep, internal resonance, much like the gentle purr of a large cat, can induce a sense of safety and groundedness, a feeling of being protected by an ancient, powerful presence. Pheromosa, on the other hand, embodies an entirely different aesthetic, one of exquisite grace and unparalleled speed. Its impossibly thin limbs and delicate frame belie an incredible resilience, allowing it to move with a blur of motion that defies the eye. The smooth, almost porcelain-like quality of its skin, said to be so pristine that it repels all impurities, speaks to an environment of extreme purity, a dimension perhaps untouched by the harsher elements we know. Its movements are described as captivating, almost hypnotic, a dance of fluid energy that enthralls any who witness it. Envisioning this elegant creature gliding through the quiet expanse of an ultra wormhole, a silent, beautiful specter of motion, can be a particularly calming mental exercise. The sheer elegance of its form, the economical beauty of its movement, becomes a visual mantra for inner peace, guiding the mind toward a state of effortless calm. The subtle shimmer of its delicate body, catching the ethereal light of its home dimension, is like a soft, living aurora, a fleeting moment of beauty that inspires a gentle, appreciative sigh. And what of Xurkitree, a being composed entirely of electrical conduits, a living circuit board pulsating with raw energy? Its form, resembling a series of tangled cables, is a profound statement on the malleability of life, the idea that sentience can arise from the most unexpected of compositions. The soft, rhythmic crackle of its internal energy, barely audible, is like the gentle static of a distant thunderstorm, a sound that, when removed from any threat, can be incredibly soothing, a natural white noise. The way it absorbs and emits electricity, a living power plant, speaks to a fundamental connection with the energy itself, a creature that is both conduit and generator. Imagining its luminous form softly glowing against the backdrop of an ultra wormhole, its branches occasionally sparking with minute, harmless flickers of light, provides a gentle visual focus, a quiet illumination that helps to clear the mind. This gentle light, not harsh or jarring, but soft and internal, acts as a subtle beacon, guiding the thoughts away from the day's concerns and towards a state of serene contemplation. Then there is Celesteela, a truly colossal ultra beast, resembling a towering bamboo stalk or a massive rocket, yet possessing an undeniable grace in its immense stature. Its metallic skin, said to be incredibly dense and sturdy, allows it to withstand the rigors of space travel and perhaps even the crushing pressures of unimaginable depths within its own dimension. The gentle, almost imperceptible hum of its internal systems, a deep, resonant vibration that echoes through its massive form, is like the constant, reassuring thrum of the earth itself, a fundamental bass note that grounds the senses. The slow, deliberate movements of its long, flowing arms, like the graceful sweep of a cosmic dancer, are a marvel to behold, a testament to the elegance that can exist even in the largest of beings. Its ability to absorb gases and seemingly launch itself through the cosmos speaks to a symbiotic relationship with its environment, a creature that literally breathes and moves with the universe itself. This image of a truly gargantuan, yet utterly peaceful entity drifting through the cosmic currents, a silent, majestic sentinel, offers a profound sense of scale and perspective, making personal worries seem utterly insignificant in the face of such grandeur. The gentle, almost imperceptible sway of its immense form, like a cosmic reed bending in a silent breeze, instills a feeling of profound stability and quiet strength, an immovable presence that offers a sense of unwavering calm. Kartana, a master of blades and precision, stands as a stark contrast to Celesteela's immensity. Its body, composed of paper-thin yet incredibly sharp and durable material, is a study in elegant lethality, a creature that embodies the art of the perfect cut. The subtle, whisper-soft rustle of its paper-like form as it moves, A sound like dry leaves caught in a gentle breeze is a delicate auditory sensation that can be deeply calming. Its precision and focus, its ability to slice through even the thickest steel with effortless grace, speaks to a highly evolved form of biological engineering, a creature honed for singular purpose. Imagining Kartana performing its precise, almost meditative movements, each cut clean and deliberate, creates a visual of focused calm, a gentle reminder of the beauty found in meticulous attention to detail. This quiet, repetitive imagery, like the gentle strokes of a calligrapher or the silent, precise movements of a skilled craftsman, can lull the mind into a state of deep, tranquil focus where all external distractions fade away. The soft, dry rustle of its paper like body, a sound so delicate it barely registers, is a subtle whisper of peace, a sound that does not intrude, but rather melds into the background of quiet contemplation. And then there's Guzzlord, a being of seemingly insatiable appetite, a creature that embodies the very concept of consumption on a grand scale. Its massive maw, filled with multiple rows of sharp teeth, and its seemingly endless stomach are adaptations to an environment where resources might be scarce, or perhaps where it acts as a cosmic recycler, processing matter on an unimaginable scale. Despite its fearsome appearance, its actions are driven by a fundamental biological imperative, a need to survive, much like any other living organism. The deep, guttural rumble that might emanate from its immense form, a sound like distant thunder or the slow grinding of tectonic plates, can be surprisingly grounding when listened to with a sense of detached curiosity. It is the sound of fundamental forces at play, a primal hum that resonates with the deep, unconscious rhythms of the earth itself. Imagining this creature not as a threat, but as a vast, ancient entity going about its cosmic business, brings a sense of deep perspective, a quiet reminder of the vast, indifferent forces that shape the universe. Its slow, deliberate movements, like those of a colossal beast of burden, can be profoundly hypnotic, a gentle rhythm that encourages the mind to slow down and enter a state of deep, unhurried rest. The sheer scale of its existence, the vastness of its biological imperative, makes the concerns of daily life seem wonderfully, blessedly small. Blacephalon, the living fireworks display, offers a different kind of tranquility. Its head, a vibrant, constantly shifting kaleidoscope of colors, is designed to hypnotize and disorient, but when viewed from a place of safety and calm, it becomes a mesmerizing visual spectacle. The subtle, almost imperceptible crackle of its internal energies, a gentle whisper of light and sound, is like the distant sparkle of stars, a silent, beautiful display that soothes the eyes and calms the mind. Its movements, often described as erratic and unpredictable, can also be seen as an expression of unconstrained freedom, a playful dance of light and energy. Imagining its colorful, shimmering head gently pulsing with light in the quiet dark, like a cosmic lava lamp, can be a wonderfully soothing mental image, a gentle, ever-changing focal point for meditation. The soft, internal glow that emanates from its form is like a gentle, internal aurora, a comforting warmth that gently embraces the mind and guides it towards the realm of dreams. Poipole and Naganadel, while distinct, share a common thread as ultra beasts that have formed a closer bond with our world. Poipole, with its endearing, almost childlike appearance, squirts a venom that is surprisingly potent, yet its playful demeanor suggests a creature that is not inherently aggressive. Its evolution into Naganadel, a majestic, dragon-like being, signifies a profound transformation, a creature that now possesses greater control over its abilities and a more regal presence. The gentle, almost purring hum of Naganadel's flight, a low, resonant vibration that carries it through the air, can be a particularly calming sound, a steady drone that lulls the senses. The way its stinger glows with a soft, ethereal light, a beacon in the dark, much like a distant lighthouse, offers a visual anchor for the drifting mind. The journey of these creatures, from a seemingly simple form to one of elegant power, reflects a natural progression, a peaceful unfolding of potential that is deeply reassuring. The gentle, rhythmic beat of Naganadel's wings, barely audible, is like a soft, steady heartbeat, a reassuring pulse that syncs with the natural rhythms of deep relaxation, guiding the spirit into profound and dreamless sleep. And finally, Stakataka, the living wall, a being composed of multiple individual stone blocks, each with its own tiny eye, yet acting as a cohesive, singular entity. Its slow, deliberate movements, the subtle grinding of stone against stone, can be a deeply grounding sound, a powerful, ancient rhythm that resonates with the very structure of the earth. The way its eyes blink independently, yet in unison, creates a fascinating visual, a collective consciousness that operates with serene purpose. Imagining this colossal, yet entirely peaceful structure moving slowly through a quiet, distant landscape, a silent, ancient sentinel of stone offers a profound sense of stability and permanence. The sheer weight and unhurried nature of its existence become a metaphor for deep, unwavering calm, a powerful force that moves with the unhurried pace of geological time. The subtle, almost imperceptible shift of its individual blocks, settling into a new configuration, is like the gentle sigh of an ancient mountain, a sound of profound peace and immeasurable patience. The quiet, unyielding presence of Stakataka, a creature that embodies both solidity and a myriad of individual perspectives, becomes a powerful symbol for surrendering to the vast, unchanging forces of the universe, allowing the mind to finally rest, deeply and profoundly, within the silent, comforting embrace of the cosmos. Each of these unique beings, in their own way, serves as a gentle guide, leading the imagination on a journey through the tranquil depths of the unknown, preparing the spirit for the most peaceful and restorative sleep imaginable, where the boundaries of reality gently blur and the whispers of cosmic dreams begin to unfold. The sustained, quiet presence of these magnificent beings, even in the abstract, acts as a gentle, unwavering beacon, guiding the consciousness ever so softly into the quiet harbor of deep slumber. And as the mind drifts further, beyond the familiar, we can contemplate the very nature of these ultra beasts, these visitors from beyond our known dimensions. They are not simply creatures, they are manifestations of different realities, living expressions of the vast, unimaginable diversity of the multiverse. Their arrival, often through shimmering, ephemeral ultra wormholes, is not an invasion, but rather a momentary convergence of realities, a whisper from another world brushing against our own. Imagine the gentle opening of such a portal, not as a violent tear in space, but as a slow, deliberate unfolding of light, like a flower blooming in slow motion, revealing glimpses of a world painted with different hues, governed by different laws. This soft light, emanating from the ultra wormhole, is often described as intensely calming, a soothing luminescence that quiets the frantic mind and draws it gently inward. Consider the energy that powers these ultra wormholes, the very fabric of space-time bending and reforming to allow passage. It is not a chaotic, destructive force, but an intricate, almost musical arrangement of cosmic energies, a symphony of theoretical physics playing out on a grand scale. This energy, while immense, is perfectly balanced, allowing for a smooth, almost imperceptible transition between dimensions. The concept of traversing such distances, not through mechanical means, but through the inherent properties of reality itself, speaks to a profound interconnectedness, a silent agreement between worlds that allows for these brief, wondrous encounters. The Ultra Beasts themselves, in their varying forms, offer a spectrum of unique biological and existential perspectives. Take Xurkitree, for example, a creature composed entirely of interconnected electrical cables, its body a living circuit diagram. The gentle hum of its electrical currents, if one were to imagine it, would be a soft, rhythmic thrum, a constant, underlying pulse that resonates with the natural electrical activity within our own brains. This gentle hum, far from being disruptive, can be deeply soothing, a reminder of the fundamental electrical nature of life itself. The way its limbs extend and contract, not with rigid muscle, but with the flexible grace of power lines swaying in a gentle breeze, creates a hypnotic visual. Its head, a bundle of plugs, could be seen as an antenna, passively absorbing and emitting energy, a silent receiver and broadcaster of cosmic information. The subtle, intermittent flickers of light along its body, like distant stars winking in and out of existence, are not jarring, but rather a soft, ephemeral dance, drawing the gaze and then allowing it to gently release, much like watching fireflies on a warm summer night. This constant, yet gentle flow of energy through Xurkitree embodies a state of perpetual, calm activity, a living conduit of quiet power that never truly rests, yet never disturbs. It is a creature of pure, unadulterated energy, yet its essence is one of profound tranquility, a silent generator of peace, its very being a testament to the elegant simplicity of electrical flow. Then there is Celesteela, the towering, graceful being that resembles a bamboo shoot, its metallic body reflecting the light with a soft, diffused glow. Its gentle ascent into the sky, propelled by the gas it stores within its body, is a slow, majestic spectacle, a silent ballet performed against the canvas of the cosmos. The subtle sizzle of its expelled gas, if one were to truly focus on it, would be a faint, almost imperceptible whisper, a sound of gentle propulsion, a breath of movement. The way it hovers, seemingly defying gravity with effortless grace, embodies a sense of liberation and weightlessness, an invitation for the mind to release its own burdens and float freely. Its long, flowing arms, like the delicate branches of a willow, sway with an almost imperceptible rhythm, a dance of subtle forces. The sheer scale of Celesteela, its immense size contrasted with its serene demeanor, is a powerful juxtaposition that inspires a sense of quiet awe. It is a creature that reaches for the stars, yet its presence is grounding, a silent promise of endless possibilities and boundless tranquility. The gentle, almost imperceptible hum of its internal mechanisms, the soft whir of gas being processed, would be a sound akin to gentle wind chimes in a distant garden, an ethereal melody that lulls the spirit into a state of deep, contemplative peace. It is a being that embodies both immense power and profound stillness, a gentle giant of the cosmos, its very existence a whispered lullaby for the soul. And let us not forget Guzzlord, often mischaracterized as a terrifying devourer. While its appetite is indeed vast, its true nature, when viewed through a lens of profound calm, reveals a creature of immense, passive consumption. It does not chase or hunt with aggression. Rather, it simply is a cosmic vacuum, absorbing matter and energy into its seemingly endless maw. The sound of Guzzlord feeding, if one were to imagine it in a serene context, would not be a violent crunch, but a deep, resonant a sound of profound absorption, a cosmic sigh as matter dissolves into its being. Its colossal size and seemingly endless hunger are not frightening, but rather a testament to the grand scale of universal processes, a silent, slow-motion ballet of consumption and transformation. The gentle, rhythmic breathing of such a massive creature, the subtle expansion and contraction of its immense form, would create a low, resonant vibration, a deep, ancient pulse that resonates with the very core of the earth. Its multiple mouths, each lined with teeth, could be seen not as instruments of terror, but as pathways to an internal, self-contained universe, a silent processing plant of cosmic debris. This creature, often depicted in stark contrast to beauty, embodies a different kind of aesthetic, an aesthetic of raw, primordial existence, a silent monument to the fundamental laws of conservation and transformation. It is a creature that simply exists in its state of perpetual, quiet consumption, a profound and unwavering presence that inspires a sense of deep, primordial calm, a reminder of the cyclical nature of all things, the gentle, ceaseless flow of existence from one form to another. Its unhurried pace, its silent, methodical absorption allows the mind to slow, to accept, and to find peace in the grand, unchanging dance of creation and dissolution. The very concept of the Ultra Beasts, these beings from beyond our understanding, invites us to release our preconceived notions and embrace the boundless possibilities of the universe. They are not bound by our biological classifications or our earthly expectations. They are pure, undiluted expressions of other realities, and in understanding them, even superficially, we expand our own capacity for wonder and acceptance. Their often alien appearances, which might initially seem unsettling, become, upon deeper contemplation, fascinating examples of natural selection operating under different universal rules. The smooth, almost polished texture of Nihilego's bell-like body, for instance, suggests a form honed by forces we cannot comprehend, a testament to the elegant solutions found in other dimensions. The way its tentacles undulate with serene grace, guided by an unseen current, is like watching kelp sway in a deep ocean, a gentle, timeless motion that soothes the spirit. Consider the silent communication that must exist within these ultra beasts, particularly those composed of multiple parts, like Stakataka or Blacephalon. There is no need for spoken words, only a unified consciousness, a shared purpose that flows effortlessly between their constituent elements. This effortless unity, this silent understanding, offers a powerful metaphor for the interconnectedness of all things, a gentle reminder that even seemingly disparate elements can coalesce into a harmonious whole. The quiet, internal symphony of their collective being, the subtle resonance of their shared energy, would be a sound beyond human hearing, a silent melody of unity that gently washes over the mind, dissolving any sense of isolation or discord. The very concept of ultraspace, The dimension from which these creatures hail is one of profound ethereal beauty. It is often described as a vibrant tapestry of colors and light, a cosmic ocean where stars are replaced by shimmering nebulae and planets by swirling energy. To imagine oneself gently drifting through such a space, surrounded by an endless expanse of soft, pulsating light with no up or down, no beginning or end, is to experience a state of absolute freedom and boundless wonder. The silence of ultraspace would be a profound, enveloping silence, broken only by the gentle hum of cosmic energy, a sound that is both everywhere and nowhere, a lullaby of the universe itself. The gentle currents of energy that flow through ultraspace, carrying these magnificent beings from one reality to another, are not violent or turbulent, but rather soft, guiding streams, like a river carrying a leaf on its surface, effortlessly moving it along. The existence of ultra beasts challenges our perception of what is normal and expands our understanding of life itself. They are not merely creatures, but living questions, embodiments of the unknown, and in their quiet, compelling presence, they invite us to release our need for immediate answers and simply be with the mystery. This acceptance of the unknown, this gentle surrender to the vastness of what we do not comprehend, is a powerful pathway to profound inner peace. The soft, unhurried unfolding of their lore, the slow revelation of their unique attributes, mirrors the gentle process of falling into a deep, restorative sleep, where the conscious mind gradually relinquishes its grip and the subconscious takes over, guiding us into realms of dreams and profound rest. The subtle, almost imperceptible shifts in their behaviors, the way a Nihilego might gently drift closer, or a Pheromosa might subtly adjust its stance, speak to a quiet intelligence, a deep, intrinsic awareness that transcends our human understanding. These are not creatures driven by frantic urges, but by an ancient, unwavering purpose, a slow, deliberate march through the cosmic landscape. Their very essence is one of profound patience, a quality that, when contemplated, can instill a similar sense of calm and steadfastness within us. The gentle, silent cadence of their existence, the unhurried flow of their lives, becomes a powerful rhythm to which our own minds can synchronize, slowing down, settling in, and finding a deep, abiding peace. As we continue to explore the silent depths of their existence, we find that the Ultra Beasts, in their magnificent diversity, offer a unique form of companionship for the drifting mind. They are cosmic guides, leading us not with words, but with their very being, into a state of profound tranquility. Their quiet power, their serene presence, and the sheer wonder of their existence serve as a gentle, unwavering invitation to release all tension, all worry, and all thought, allowing the mind to float freely on the currents of cosmic imagination until it finally settles, softly and deeply, into the tranquil embrace of sleep, where the mysteries of the universe continue to unfold, not as questions to be answered, but as dreams to be experienced. And in that deep, peaceful slumber, the silent hum of ultraspace, the gentle glow of a distant ultra wormhole, and the serene presence of these magnificent beings become a soothing, eternal lullaby, guiding the spirit into the deepest, most restorative rest imaginable. The subtle whispers of their existence, the soft rustling of their forms in the alien air of ultraspace, are not sounds that jar or alarm. Instead, they are rhythmic, almost hypnotic, a symphony of the unknown that soothes rather than startles. Consider for a moment the vast, shimmering expanse of Ultramegalopolis, a city of light and shadow, forever veiled in twilight. Within its ethereal glow, the imposing silhouette of the Ultramegalopolis Tower reaches skyward, a silent testament to a civilization that has glimpsed the deepest secrets of the cosmos. This towering structure, infused with the very essence of light, serves as a beacon, a point of reference in a dimension where conventional navigation might falter. It stands as a monument to the perseverance of a people who have learned to live in harmony with the unusual, to find beauty in the unconventional, and to thrive amidst the constant flux of interdimensional travel. The very air around the tower hums with a gentle energy, a resonance born from countless journeys through ultra wormholes, a silent testament to the resilience of life in its myriad forms. And among these quiet wonders, we find the gentle, almost spectral presence of Xurkitree. Imagine its form, a dazzling array of electrical cables coiling and intertwining, each strand carrying a silent, potent current. It moves with a deliberate slowness, its multiple limbs swaying with a subtle, almost imperceptible rhythm, like seaweed undulating in a deep-sea current. There is no urgency in its movements, no frantic energy, only a quiet, sustained power. When it gathers electricity, its tendrils glow with a soft, pulsing luminescence, a gentle beacon in the dimness of ultraspace. This isn't a flamboyant display of force, but a quiet internal process, a gathering of energy that speaks to a deep, intrinsic connection to the very fabric of its existence. Its entire being is a natural conduit, a living circuit board, absorbing and discharging energy without effort, without strain. It reminds us that power doesn't always roar. Sometimes it hums softly, radiating a gentle warmth that can lull the senses. The soft crackle of its energy, when it chooses to emit it, is like the distant static of a forgotten radio station, a comforting background noise that invites contemplation rather than distraction. Its very presence suggests a profound understanding of natural phenomena, a silent wisdom encoded within its electrical pathways. It simply is, a living testament to the elegant simplicity of energy and form, a gentle reminder that even the most potent forces can exist in a state of quiet grace. Then there is Celesteela, a creature of immense yet graceful proportions. Its form, reminiscent of a colossal bamboo rocket, stands tall and serene. Despite its immense weight and size, its movements are slow and deliberate, almost ponderous, creating a sense of deep, unwavering stability. It drifts through ultraspace with an almost ethereal grace, propelled by jets that emit a soft, shimmering glow like distant starlight. Its metallic body, cool and smooth to the touch, reflects the ambient light with a gentle sheen, a metallic mirror reflecting the silent vastness around it. The gentle hiss of its propulsion system, when audible, is a soft exhalation, a rhythmic breath that echoes the quiet respiration of a sleeping giant. Celesteela embodies a paradox, immense power wrapped in a cloak of profound tranquility. It is a star-faring entity, a silent voyager traversing the cosmic currents, yet it carries an air of rooted steadfastness, as if it could remain anchored in one spot for eons, observing the slow dance of the galaxies. Its silent journey through the cosmos is a testament to the patient unfolding of time, a soothing balm for the mind that seeks a moment of quiet immobility in a world of constant motion. To simply observe Celesteela is to feel a deep sense of grounding, a connection to something ancient and enduring, a quiet reassurance that some things, despite their grandeur, move with an unhurried, timeless grace. And what of Kartana, the delicate yet incredibly sharp Ultra Beast? Its form, intricate and precise, is like a masterpiece of origami, folded from the finest, strongest paper. It moves with a swift, almost imperceptible lightness, a quiet whisper through the air. Despite its formidable sharpness, there is no aggression in its movements, only a natural, inherent precision. It floats and glides with an effortless ease, its paper-thin body catching the faintest currents of air, a gentle dance in the ethereal breeze of ultraspace. The subtle rustle of its edges, a sound so faint it's almost imagined, is like the soft turning of a page in an ancient manuscript, a whisper of forgotten lore. Kartana is a creature of exquisite balance, a testament to the strength found in unexpected forms. Its existence challenges our assumptions about fragility and power, demonstrating that even the most delicate appearance can house an unwavering fortitude. Its silent, almost invisible presence is a meditation on the beauty of subtlety, a gentle reminder that true strength often lies not in overt display, but in quiet, inherent perfection. To watch a Kartana drift by is to witness a fleeting moment of serene artistry, a delicate ballet performed in the vast, silent theater of the cosmos, leaving behind only a sense of quiet wonder and a faint, almost imperceptible whisper of movement. Then there is Guzzlord, a creature of insatiable appetite, yet even its consuming nature is portrayed with a certain heavy, deliberate cadence in Ultra Beast lore. Its massive, cavernous mouth, perpetually open, does not snap or gnash with frantic urgency, but rather gapes with a slow, almost resigned vastness. Its heavy reptilian body moves with a ponderous slowness, each step a deliberate tremor on the alien ground. The deep, guttural rumble that sometimes emanates from its immense form is not a roar of aggression, but a low, resonant hum, a sound of profound emptiness seeking fulfillment. Guzzlord's hunger is not a frantic, chaotic drive, but an intrinsic, fundamental aspect of its being, a silent, continuous process of absorption. It is a creature that embodies the slow, inexorable nature of consumption, a gentle reminder that even the most powerful forces of nature operate with a profound, unhurried rhythm. Its very existence, in its quiet, deliberate way, speaks to the vastness of cosmic entropy, the slow, steady transformation of all things. Observing Guzzlord is to witness a profound, almost meditative act of becoming, a slow, unending cycle of intake and transformation, all performed with a heavy, almost somnolent grace. Even the enigmatic Poipole and Naganadel, with their symbiotic relationship and unique forms, exhibit a gentle, almost mesmerizing quality. Poipole, a small, curious creature, drifts with a delicate buoyancy, its needle-like head swaying gently, an almost inquisitive motion. Its evolution, Naganadel, with its elegant serpentine form and flowing wings, glides through the air with a fluid, almost hypnotic grace. The soft, almost imperceptible hum of its movements, the gentle rustle of its wings as it navigates ultraspace, are sounds that melt into the background, creating a soothing auditory tapestry. Their existence, intertwined and evolving, is a narrative of gentle transformation, a testament to the quiet unfolding of potential. The subtle glow of the venom sac on Naganadel's abdomen is not a warning, but a soft, internal luminescence, a quiet pulse of life. Their forms, though alien, possess a strange inherent beauty, a flowing aesthetic that draws the eye without demanding attention. They are a dance of elegance and power, performed with a quiet dignity, a silent ballet in the cosmic expanse. Their very presence suggests a deep, intrinsic flow, a natural progression that unfolds with unhurried precision, a gentle unfolding of destiny. And then we reach Blacephalon, the fireworks Pokémon, a creature of vibrant yet controlled energy. Its head, a shimmering, multifaceted sphere, glows with an internal light that pulses with a rhythmic, almost meditative beat. When it performs its signature exploding head attack, it is not a chaotic burst, but a contained, almost ritualistic display of light and energy, a silent, dazzling spectacle. The soft, shimmering aftermath of its explosions, a shower of gentle sparks, drifts and dissipates with a quiet grace. Its movements are precise and theatrical, a slow, deliberate dance of light and shadow. Blacephalon embodies the beauty of controlled intensity, a gentle reminder that even explosive power can be harnessed and expressed with profound artistry and quiet elegance. Its very existence is a performance, a silent spectacle that enthralls without overwhelming, a gentle play of light that soothes the senses rather than stimulating them. It is a quiet celebration of energy, a serene display of cosmic luminescence, a gentle beacon in the stillness of ultraspace, allowing the mind to drift on the soft currents of its luminous display, finding peace in the shimmering afterglow. Stakataka, the living wall, stands as a monument to quiet fortitude. Its immense, blocky form, composed of countless individual stone beings, moves with a slow, deliberate, almost geological pace. Each step is a subtle shift, a barely perceptible adjustment of its colossal weight. The soft rumble that accompanies its movements, a deep, resonant vibration, is like the distant echo of mountains shifting, a sound that speaks of ancient strength and unwavering stability. Its many eyes, glowing with a soft internal light, gaze out with a quiet, observant patience, taking in the slow unfolding of its surroundings. Stakataka does not rush, it simply is, a monumental presence that embodies the very essence of endurance. Its existence is a testament to the power of collective strength, a quiet harmony of many individual parts working together in silent unity. To contemplate Stakataka is to feel a deep sense of groundedness, a connection to the fundamental, unchanging aspects of existence. It is a slow, living fortress, a quiet guardian of ultraspace, whose very stillness offers a profound sense of security and unwavering peace, allowing the mind to settle and find its own stable center. And finally, the concept of the ultra wormholes themselves, the shimmering, swirling portals that connect dimensions. They are not violent tears in the fabric of space, but rather gentle, swirling vortices, pathways of light and energy that open and close with a mesmerizing, almost hypnotic rhythm. The soft, ethereal hum that emanates from an open ultra wormhole is like a distant, cosmic lullaby, a sound that invites passage, not fear. The light that spills from them is not blinding, but a soft, shimmering luminescence, a tapestry of colors that shift and blend with a dreamlike fluidity. To gaze upon an ultra wormhole is to witness the gentle unfolding of possibility, a silent invitation to explore the boundless depths of the universe. They are the gateways to the unknown, yet their very appearance is one of serene beauty, a testament to the elegant design of the cosmos itself. They suggest that even the most profound journeys, begin with a gentle opening, a soft transition from one state of being to another. The concept of drifting through such a portal, a silent passage through shimmering light, is a powerful metaphor for the journey into sleep, a gentle release from the familiar into the vast, unknown landscapes of dreams. The Ultra Beasts, in their quiet majesty, are the inhabitants of these gentle currents, the silent voyagers of these luminous pathways, and their existence, in all its alien beauty, serves as a profound and comforting guide into the deepest realms of rest. Their stories are not tales of conflict, but of quiet wonder, of silent adaptation, of enduring existence in the face of cosmic vastness. They are the gentle guardians of our slumber, the silent companions for our journey into the tranquil darkness of a restful night, where the mysteries of the universe continue to whisper their soft, soothing truths. The very thought of these enigmatic beings, the Ultra Beasts, often conjures images of the extraordinary, the unfamiliar, and yet there is a profound stillness within their nature that belies any sense of chaos or disruption. Consider for a moment as the serene elegance of Pheromosa, often referred to as the beautiful one. Its form is one of exquisite delicacy, a slender, almost ethereal silhouette that moves with a grace that is both balletic and mesmerizing. Unlike creatures that might rush or exert themselves with visible effort, Pheromosa's movements are fluid, almost as if it glides upon an unseen current. Its speed, legendary though it may be, is not a frantic blur, but a silent, effortless glide, a gentle stream of motion that leaves no ripple in its wake. The crystalline quality of its exoskeleton, shimmering with a pearlescent luster, reflects the soft and ambient light of its ultraspace home, creating a visual symphony of muted tones. There is no harshness in its appearance, only a soft, almost translucent beauty that speaks of quiet strength and refined composure. The notion that Pheromosa is a creature of immense speed is often emphasized, but it's important to understand this speed not as an act of aggression, but as a fundamental aspect of its being, a natural state of effortless momentum. It doesn't try to be fast, it simply is fast, much like a feather drifting on a breeze or a stream flowing gently downhill. This inherent velocity allows it to navigate its environment with an almost dreamlike ease, a continuous, flowing dance through the fabric of its world. Its existence is a testament to the idea that even the swiftest of beings can embody a profound sense of tranquility, their movements a meditation in motion. To observe Pheromosa, even in the mind's eye, is to witness a living embodiment of quiet efficiency, a creature that moves through life with an unhurried grace, its every action a testament to internal harmony. It is a reminder that even in swiftness, there can be a deep, abiding peace, a gentle current carrying one forward without struggle or strain. Its delicate antennae, almost like fine filaments of light, sway gently, sensing the subtle energies around it, not as a hunter seeking prey, but as a sensor absorbing the soft whispers of its environment. This gentle awareness, this delicate attunement, allows it to exist in its world with an almost imperceptible footprint, a silent presence that enhances the quietude of its surroundings. Then there is Celesteela, the colossal bamboo-like ultra beast, a monument to serene power and silent ascent. Its form, reminiscent of towering stalks of bamboo, speaks of organic growth and enduring strength. Yet despite its immense size and weight, Celesteela is capable of flight, a slow, majestic ascent into the vastness of ultra space. Imagine, if you will, the gentle liftoff of this immense being, not with a roar of engines or a violent thrust, but with a silent, almost imperceptible surge of energy, a graceful defiance of gravity. Its movements in the air are not swift or abrupt, but a deliberate, almost meditative drift, a slow dance across the cosmic canvas. The metallic sheen of its body, often described as similar to bamboo shoots, reflects the soft, distant starlight, giving it an ethereal glow, like a silent celestial lantern moving through the darkness. The twin rocket like arms, often mistaken for engines of propulsion, are more akin to silent stabilizers, allowing for a controlled, gentle movement, a steady, unwavering trajectory through the interstellar void. Celesteela's very existence seems to defy conventional understanding of mass and movement, embodying a quiet paradox of immense size and gentle grace. Its silent flight through ultraspace is a powerful metaphor for the unhurried progress of time itself, a steady, continuous movement that is both relentless and deeply calming. There is no urgency in Celesteela's journey, only a timeless progression, an unceasing gentle drift through the cosmic expanse. Its presence evokes a sense of ancient wisdom, a quiet dignity that comes from existing on a scale far beyond our immediate comprehension. To contemplate Celesteela is to feel a connection to the vastness of the universe, to the slow, majestic dance of celestial bodies, to the gentle, rhythmic breathing of the cosmos itself. It is a silent sentinel, a gentle giant, whose very existence offers a profound sense of perspective, encouraging us to release our anxieties and surrender to the quiet, ceaseless flow of existence. Its bamboo like segments, meticulously arranged, suggest an inherent order and balance, a natural architecture that is both intricate and profoundly simple. Each segment, a testament to growth and resilience, contributes to the whole, a silent symphony of structural integrity. This silent strength, this inherent stability, is a comforting thought, a quiet assurance in the face of the unknown. And what of Blacephalon, the fireworks Pokémon? While its movements can be energetic and vibrant, there is an underlying artistry to its presentation that speaks not of chaos, but of controlled, beautiful expression. Its head, a shimmering disco ball like orb, is not a random explosion of light, but a carefully orchestrated display of color and pattern. The light it emits is a dazzling spectacle, yes, but it is also a transient beauty, a momentary burst of brilliance that fades gently into the darkness, much like the fleeting beauty of a dream. Its movements, often described as mimicking a clown, are not meant to startle or alarm, but to capture attention with a playful, almost hypnotic rhythm. Imagine a gentle dance, a soft sway, with subtle shifts of light and color that draw the eye without demanding harsh focus. The shifting patterns on its head are like a silent kaleidoscope, a constantly evolving tapestry of soft hues that lull the observer into a state of quiet fascination. Blacephalon's ability to detach its head and cause it to explode is often thought of as an aggressive act, but in the context of its ultra-space home, it could be interpreted as a form of communication, a silent, dramatic display of energy that leaves no lasting harm, only a shimmering afterglow. It's a momentary release of light and sound, a cosmic fireworks display not for celebration, but for pure, unadulterated expression. This ephemeral beauty, this controlled release of energy, is a profound reminder of the transient nature of all things, and how even the most intense moments can dissolve into a gentle memory. It teaches us to appreciate the fleeting beauty of the present moment, to embrace the quiet joy of observation, and to find peace in the gentle ebb and flow of sensory experience. The soft, shimmering light it emits is not harsh or blinding, but a gentle, almost hypnotic glow that invites the mind to drift and wander, much like watching distant stars twinkle in the velvet night sky. Its very being encourages a surrender to the visual, a quiet appreciation of form and color, a soothing balm for an overstimulated mind. And then there is Naganadel, the majestic poison pin Pokémon, whose very form evokes a sense of ancient, silent power. Its serpentine body, winding and graceful, suggests a creature that moves with a fluid, almost meditative undulation. The large, needle-like stinger at the end of its abdomen is not a weapon of aggression, but a testament to its unique biological makeup, a natural adaptation that is simply part of its being. Its movements, though swift when necessary, are often observed as a silent, gliding motion, a seamless flow through the air, much like a river winding its way through a peaceful landscape. The intricate patterns on its body, often described as reminiscent of veins or neural pathways, are not chaotic, but rather an elegant design, a testament to the complex and beautiful architecture of life itself. Naganadel, in its quiet dignity, represents a deep connection to the natural order of its ultra-space environment. Its poisonous capabilities are not an act of malice, but a fundamental aspect of its existence, a silent defense mechanism that is rarely, if ever, deployed without extreme provocation. In its natural state, Naganadel is a creature of quiet observation, its large, intelligent eyes taking in the subtle nuances of its surroundings. Its presence evokes a sense of ancient wisdom, a creature that has witnessed the passage of countless eons, its very form a living testament to enduring evolution and silent adaptation. To contemplate Naganadel is to feel a profound respect for the intricate balance of nature, for the quiet power that lies within all living things, and for the gentle, unhurried rhythm of life itself. Its existence whispers of a deep, inherent peace, a creature perfectly attuned to its environment, moving with a silent grace that is both powerful and deeply calming. The gentle hum that might accompany its flight, a soft, almost imperceptible vibration, is like a distant, soothing drone, a lullaby from the depths of ultraspace, inviting a peaceful descent into quiet contemplation. Its long, flowing body, a testament to elegant design, moves with an almost hypnotic rhythm, a continuous, undulating dance that soothes the eye and stills the mind. Finally, we consider Poipole, the pre-evolutionary form of Naganadel. Poipole, with its endearing, almost childlike demeanor, embodies a sense of pure, unadulterated wonder. Its small, almost fragile form, brimming with curiosity, invites a sense of quiet protectiveness and gentle affection. It is a creature of silent observation, its large, expressive eyes absorbing the world around it with an innocent wonder. The soft, gentle glow of its purple body, often described as filled with a unique venom, is not threatening, but rather a beautiful, ethereal light, a testament to its unique biology. Its movements are not hurried or frantic, but rather a slow, deliberate exploration, a gentle probing of its environment, much like a curious child exploring a new and fascinating world. Poipole's existence reminds us of the quiet beauty of beginnings, of the gentle unfolding of growth and discovery. It is a creature that embodies innocence and potential, a silent testament to the quiet power of new life. Its curiosity is not a restless energy, but a gentle, inquisitive nature, seeking to understand its surroundings with a quiet attentiveness. To contemplate Poipolo is to feel a sense of profound calm, a connection to the simple joys of observation, and a gentle reminder of the wonders that lie within the smallest of beings. Its silent presence, its gentle exploration, and its inherent potential offer a comforting sense of hope and a profound peace, guiding us gently into the stillness of a restful night. The soft, purplish light that emanates from its being is like a gentle nightlight, a comforting glow that banishes shadows and invites a sense of security and serene slumber. Its small, unassuming form, yet filled with an incredible potential, is a beautiful metaphor for the quiet power that resides within each of us, waiting to unfurl gently in its own time. These ultra beasts, in all their varied and magnificent forms, are not fearsome invaders, but rather silent ambassadors from realms beyond our immediate perception, bringing with them a profound sense of cosmic harmony, a gentle whisper of the universe's boundless and tranquil mysteries that guides us into the deepest, most restorative sleep. They are creatures that challenge our preconceived notions of what life can be, expanding our understanding of biology and existence in ways that are both subtle and deeply moving. Each Ultra Beast offers a unique perspective, a different facet of the vast and intricate tapestry of the cosmos, gently unfurling before our mind's eyes like the petals of a night-blooming flower. Their very presence encourages a quiet contemplation of the unknown, a gentle acceptance of that which lies beyond our immediate grasp, fostering a sense of peaceful wonder that is conducive to a deep and undisturbed sleep. Consider now Stakataka, a truly imposing yet remarkably peaceful ultra beast, a living, breathing architectural marvel. Its body, an intricate assemblage of stone blocks, resembles a towering ancient structure, a silent monument to geological time and patient endurance. Each block fits seamlessly with the next, forming a cohesive and stable entity that evokes a sense of deep-rooted strength and unwavering stability. The smooth, cool surfaces of its stony exterior, often adorned with faint, almost imperceptible moss or lichen, speak of eons passed in quiet existence, observing the slow dance of geological forces. When Stakataka moves, it does so with a deliberate, measured pace, its immense weight grounding it firmly to the earth. There is no hurriedness in its actions, only a slow, ponderous grace, like a mountain range shifting gently over millennia. Its multi-eyed gaze, each eye peering from a different block, seems to take in its surroundings with a comprehensive, all-encompassing awareness, missing no detail in its vast field of vision. This multitude of eyes, rather than being unnerving, creates a sense of tranquil vigilance, a quiet watchfulness over its domain. Stakataka's movements, though slow, are also incredibly powerful, capable of reshaping its environment with a quiet, undeniable force. Yet it does not wield this power with aggression, but with an inherent sense of balance and harmony, a natural part of the Earth's slow, ceaseless processes. Its existence reminds us of the profound strength found in stillness, in patience, and in the enduring nature of the natural world. To imagine Stakataka is to feel a sense of groundedness, an anchoring presence in a world that can sometimes feel chaotic. Its silent, unmoving presence, like a wise ancient sentinel, offers a profound sense of security and protection, a quiet assurance that some things are constant and enduring. The gentle scraping sound of its blocks shifting, if one were to imagine it, would be a low, resonant rumble, a soothing hum from the very heart of the earth, lulling one into a state of deep and peaceful repose. It is a creature that embodies the quiet majesty of geological time, a silent testament to the slow, patient unfolding of existence. Its sheer mass and unyielding structure provide a metaphorical shield against the anxieties of the day, allowing the mind to settle and find its own quiet, unshakable foundation for sleep. Then there is Blacephalon, an ultra beast of vibrant yet calming light and playful energy. Its unique appearance, resembling a humanoid figure with a detached spherical head that constantly changes color, is not chaotic, but rather a mesmerizing display of gentle, shifting hues. Imagine its head, a soft, glowing orb, subtly transitioning through a spectrum of pastel colors, a gentle lavender fading into a soft cerulean, then into a warm, inviting peach, all in a slow, hypnotic dance. This continuous silent light show is not a distraction, but a soothing visual rhythm, a gentle ebb and flow of color that captivates the eye without overstimulating the mind. Blacephalon's movements are often described as theatrical or dance-like, but this is not a boisterous performance. Rather, it is a graceful, almost ethereal ballet. Its lithe form moves with an effortless fluidity, each gesture a silent expression of its unique being. The way it holds its detached head, sometimes offering it forward as if in a silent, gentle greeting, speaks of a profound sense of playfulness and curiosity, tempered by an inherent grace. This ultra beast's ability to literally explode its head and regenerate, it is not a violent act, but rather a fascinating cyclical process, a metaphor for gentle renewal and transformation. Imagine a soft, silent burst of light, like a delicate firework dissolving into the night sky, only to reform itself peacefully, a testament to its intrinsic resilience and the serene rhythm of its existence. This regenerative quality speaks to the quiet power of change and rebirth, a comforting reminder that endings often lead to new, peaceful beginnings. Blacephalon's presence brings a lighthearted yet profound sense of wonder. Its silent, colorful dance and gentle transformations invite a feeling of playful introspection, a quiet joy that allows the mind to release tension and drift into a state of serene contentment. The soft, shifting colors of its head are like a living, breathing kaleidoscope, a gentle visual meditation that soothes the senses and encourages the letting go of conscious thought. It is a creature that embodies the gentle joy of existence, the calm beauty of transformation, and the serene wonder of light. Its playful spirit, expressed through silent, graceful movements and a constant gentle display of color, is a quiet invitation to embrace lightness and release, paving the way for a truly restful and dream-filled sleep. The soft, pulsating glow of its head serves as a gentle beacon, guiding the conscious mind towards the tranquil depths of unconsciousness, much like a distant, silent lighthouse on a calm, moonlit sea. Even the very concept of ultraspace itself, the mysterious home of these beings, is imbued with a quiet, profound calm. It is depicted as a realm of otherworldly beauty, often characterized by breathtaking cosmic vistas and nebulae that shimmer with soft, ethereal light. Imagine vast, silent expanses where stars are not distant pinpricks, but swirling clouds of gentle luminescence, where cosmic dust drifts like iridescent snow, and where the silence is so absolute that it becomes a palpable, comforting presence. The colors described within ultraspace are often deep, rich purples, blues, and greens, interwoven with soft, pearlescent whites and golds, a palette designed to soothe the eye and quiet the mind. The very air, if one could perceive it, would be cool and still, carrying no earthly sounds, only the gentle hum of cosmic energy. Traveling through ultra wormholes, the portals to this realm, is often depicted as a serene, almost dreamlike experience, a gentle tunnel of swirling colors and dissolving realities before emerging into the tranquil majesty of ultraspace. This journey itself is a metaphor for the transition from wakefulness to sleep, a gentle passage through a shimmering veil into a deeper, more profound state of being. The creatures of ultraspace, though alien in their forms, are intrinsically linked to this calm, cosmic environment. They are not invaders in the traditional sense, but rather unique expressions of life from a different corner of the universe, each perfectly adapted to their serene yet profound surroundings. Their very existence broadens our understanding of the delicate balance of ecosystems, extending it beyond our planet to encompass the entire cosmos. This grand, yet peaceful perspective can be incredibly calming, reminding us that our own concerns are but a small part of a much larger, infinitely unfolding, and remarkably harmonious universe. The gentle hum of the cosmos, the silent dance of distant galaxies, and the profound stillness of ultraspace itself all contribute to an atmosphere of deep tranquility and boundless peace. Contemplating these ultra beasts, these emissaries from other dimensions, allows us to step outside the familiar, to expand our minds gently into realms of pure imagination and cosmic wonder. They are not presented as threats, but as subjects of quiet fascination, each offering a unique lesson in the vast and varied forms life can take. Their profound differences, rather than being unsettling, become a source of serene curiosity, a gentle invitation to ponder the infinite possibilities of existence. The quiet mystery surrounding their origins and their purpose on our world, often described as an accidental journey through shimmering ultra wormholes, only adds to their allure, transforming them into enigmatic yet peaceful figures in the grand tapestry of Pokémon lore. Their interactions, when observed, are often not aggressive or chaotic, but rather a quiet exploration of their new surroundings, or a silent return to their own dimension. This gentle, non-confrontational nature reinforces their role as beings of quiet contemplation, rather than disruption. Their power, though immense, is often channeled in ways that are subtle and deeply connected to their unique biologies, whether it be the silent, expansive growth of Celesteela, the gentle, hypnotic glow of Blacephalon, or the unwavering stability of Stakataka. Each Ultra Beast, in its own silent way, contributes to a profound sense of cosmic harmony, a delicate balance within the vastness of the universe. And so, as we gently drift through the narratives of these magnificent beings, we find ourselves enveloped in a profound sense of calm. The intricate details of their forms, the silent grace of their movements, the gentle glow of their unique energies, all combine to create a tapestry of tranquility, woven with threads of cosmic wonder and quiet understanding. Their stories are not tales of conflict, but of discovery, of the universe unfolding its silent secrets, one gentle revelation at a time. This exploration of the unknown, undertaken with a spirit of gentle curiosity and peaceful acceptance, soothes the restless mind and quiets the anxieties of the day. The very act of imagining these creatures, of allowing their unique forms and serene energies to fill the mental landscape, is a powerful exercise in mindfulness and relaxation. We're not just hearing facts, we are experiencing a gentle journey into the heart of cosmic peace, guided by the silent, profound presence of these ultra beasts. Each name, each description, is a soft step further into a realm of deep relaxation where the conscious mind can gently recede and the subconscious can embrace the quietude of a truly restorative slumber. The subtle energies they emanate, even in imagination, are like a gentle hum, a vibrational frequency of peace that resonates with the deepest parts of our being, inviting a profound and unbroken sleep. Their very existence, a testament to the boundless creativity of the universe, becomes a lullaby for the soul, a soft whisper of distant stars and unknown dimensions. Let us then, with gentle hearts and quiet minds, delve deeper into the specificities of these ethereal visitors, allowing their individual narratives to further guide us into a state of profound calm. Consider the gentle, towering presence of Celesteela, a being that floats with an almost dreamlike grace, defying the very laws of gravity as we understand them. Its metallic body, though seemingly robust, possesses an inherent lightness, reminiscent of a colossal bamboo shoot reaching serenely towards the heavens. Imagine its gentle ascent, propelled by internal gases, a silent, majestic ballet against the backdrop of an alien sky. Its long, flowing arms, like delicate ribbons of moonlight, extend gracefully, each segment a testament to an intricate yet harmonious design. These arms, we are told, are capable of absorbing vast quantities of matter, transforming it into a potent energy source that fuels its tranquil journey. But this absorption is not a violent act. Rather, it is a gentle, almost symbiotic process, a quiet exchange of cosmic energies. Picture Celesteela hovering above an earthly landscape, its metallic form reflecting the soft glow of twilight, a beacon of peaceful contemplation. Its immense weight, often cited as a significant characteristic, ironically contributes to its stillness, anchoring it in our minds as a monument of quiet stability. The lore suggests that its body, resembling a rocket, hints at its capacity for interstellar travel, a silent whisper of journeys across vast, empty spaces between galaxies. Yet despite this potential for incredible movement, Celesteela often presents itself as a creature of repose, a gentle giant observing the world with an unhurried ancient wisdom. Its presence encourages a sense of scale, a humbling reminder of the infinite expanse beyond our immediate perception, and within that vastness, a profound sense of peace. The soft, metallic sheen of its armor, perhaps reflecting the distant light of 1,000 suns, becomes a visual mantra for tranquility, a gentle glint in the darkness, guiding our thoughts towards a restful state. Then there's the enigmatic beauty of Pheromosa, a creature of exquisite delicacy and breathtaking speed. Its form is insectoid, yet imbued with an ethereal grace, its slender limbs and flowing antennae creating an almost dance-like impression. Imagine Pheromosa moving not with aggression, but with an unparalleled swiftness, a silent blur of motion that leaves no trace, only a lingering sense of wonder. Its body, we learn, is coated in a peculiar substance that repels all foreign matter, an aura of pristine purity that surrounds it like a shimmering veil. This natural defense mechanism is not a weapon, but a protective shield, allowing it to maintain its untouched elegance as it navigates our world. The lore speaks of its astonishing speed, capable of reaching incredible velocities in an instant, yet its movements are rarely described as chaotic. Instead, they are precise, purposeful, like a painter's brushstroke or a dancer's intricate step. Pheromosa's inherent shyness, its tendency to avoid direct confrontation, further emphasizes its gentle nature. It is a creature of quiet observation, preferring the solitude of its own rapid movements to the clamor of interaction. Its delicate appearance, often mistaken for fragility, belies an inner resilience, a quiet strength that allows it to exist in its unique, unblemished state. The soft, iridescent gleam of its chitin, catching the light in subtle, shifting hues, becomes a soothing visual, a gentle flicker of beauty that calms the mind. Its presence, though fleeting, leaves an impression of refined beauty and quiet self-possession, a gentle reminder that true strength can reside in grace and tranquility. And what of Buzzwole, whose muscular physique, though initially daunting, reveals a fascinating study in contained power? Its form, reminiscent of a large, robust mosquito, is a testament to natural efficiency and strength. But this strength is not for aggression. Rather, it is a finely tuned instrument of its being. Imagine Buzzwole observing its surroundings, its powerful limbs flexing not in preparation for conflict, but simply as a natural expression of its biological architecture. The lore describes its ability to absorb energy from its surroundings, converting it into a potent form that enhances its already impressive musculature. This process is a quiet, continuous cycle, a gentle hum of biological transformation. Its movements, though powerful, can also be surprisingly deliberate, a slow, methodical exploration of its environment. We are told that Buzzwole is intrigued by flexing its muscles, not as a display of dominance, but perhaps as a form of self-expression, a quiet appreciation of its own unique physiological makeup. This singular focus on its physical form, an almost meditative act, speaks to a deep internal calm. Its presence, a silent testament to raw, natural power, paradoxically instills a sense of quietude, a stable, unyielding force in a constantly shifting world. The deep, rich hues of its exoskeleton, a tapestry of greens and reds, are like the calming colors of a forest at dusk, inviting the eyes to rest and the mind to wander into peaceful contemplation. The gentle, rhythmic hum of its wings, if it were to hover, would be a soft, reassuring sound, a quiet backdrop to a restful night. Then we encounter Xurkitree, a creature of pure electrical energy, a living circuit diagram brought to life. Its form, a captivating arrangement of wires and glowing connectors, is a testament to the elegant complexity of natural phenomena. Imagine Xurkitree standing silently, its limbs swaying gently, like branches in a soft breeze, each tip a conduit for shimmering, contained energy. The lore tells us that it can absorb electricity from the ground, a continuous, quiet intake of power that sustains its very being. But this absorption is not a drain. It is a harmonious exchange, a gentle drawing in of ambient energy. Its presence, a silent symphony of light and electrical currents, is not disruptive, but rather a mesmerizing display of nature's raw, yet controlled power. The soft, pulsating glow from its various segments, like tiny rhythmic heartbeats of light, creates a hypnotic visual, a gentle beacon in the darkness. Its movements, often described as a slow, almost ponderous swaying, reinforce a sense of profound calm. Xurkitree is a being of quiet energy, a silent testament to the fundamental forces that govern our universe. Its unique appearance, resembling a collection of power cables, becomes a metaphor for connection, a gentle reminder of the invisible threads that bind all things together. The soft, electric hum that might emanate from it, if audible, would be a low, soothing thrum, a vibrational comfort that lulls the senses. Its very existence is a quiet exploration of alternative forms of life, a gentle expansion of our understanding of what it means to be alive, and within that expansion, a deep sense of peaceful wonder. And what of Kartana, the delicate yet incredibly sharp Ultra Beast, resembling a folded piece of paper? Its form, a testament to minimalist design and profound efficiency, is a wonder to behold. Imagine Kartana not as a weapon, but as an exquisitely crafted origami, moving with a silent, almost imperceptible rustle. The lore informs us that its body is incredibly thin, yet remarkably sharp, capable of cutting through steel with ease. But this sharpness is an inherent quality, not an aggressive intent. It is simply how Kartana is, a quiet expression of its unique biology. Its movements are often described as precise and swift, a gentle glide through the air, leaving no disruption in its wake. Kartana's small size belies a powerful inner strength, a quiet resilience that allows it to exist in its fragile yet potent form. Its inherent curiosity, its tendency to observe its surroundings with a silent, focused intensity, speaks to a gentle, investigative nature rather than a confrontational one. The subtle, almost imperceptible shimmer of its paper like body, reflecting the ambient light in soft, muted tones, creates a calming visual, a delicate dance of shadow and light. Its presence, a quiet study in contrasts, fragile yet formidable, small yet impactful, invites us to ponder the gentle balance of existence, the quiet power inherent in even the most delicate forms. The soft, almost inaudible whisper of its edges, if it were to brush past, would be like the rustling of autumn leaves, a natural, soothing sound that carries no threat. Finally, we turn our attention to Blacephalon, the vibrant and enigmatic firework-headed Ultra Beast. Its form, a captivating blend of playful design and subtle mystery, is truly unique. Imagine Blacephalon not exploding with aggression, but with a gentle, mesmerizing display of light and color. Its head, a sphere of shimmering, multi-hued particles, is a source of quiet wonder. The lore tells us that it can detach its head, causing it to explode in a burst of light. But this is not an act of destruction. Rather, it is a form of communication, perhaps even a playful expression of its being. The resulting light show is not chaotic, but a controlled, beautiful spectacle, like distant fireworks on a calm summer night. Its movements are often described as fluid and graceful, a gentle dance of light and shadow. Blacephalon's inherent theatricality, its tendency to perform for an audience, suggests a desire for gentle interaction and shared wonder rather than confrontation. Its ability to regenerate its head, a silent testament to its unique biology, reinforces a sense of renewal and continuous, peaceful existence. The vibrant, shifting colors of its head, a kaleidoscope of soft hues, are profoundly calming, a gentle invitation for the eyes to rest and the mind to drift into a state of quiet fascination. Its presence, a silent celebration of light and form becomes a soothing visual, a gentle reminder of the beauty that can be found in unexpected places. The soft, almost inaudible crackle that might accompany its light display would be like the gentle embers of a dying fire, a comforting sound that signals the approach of deep rest. Each Ultra Beast, in its profound uniqueness, offers a pathway to deeper relaxation. Their silent journeys, their gentle interactions, their intrinsic qualities all contribute to a narrative of cosmic wonder and quiet understanding. They are not here to disturb, but to exist, to offer a glimpse into other dimensions, other forms of life, other ways of being. And in that glimpse, we find a profound sense of peace, a quiet acceptance of the vast, beautiful mysteries of the universe. Their stories are not tales of conflict, but of discovery, of the universe unfolding its silent secrets, one gentle revelation at a time. This exploration of the unknown, undertaken with a spirit of gentle curiosity and peaceful acceptance, soothes the restless mind and quiets the anxieties of the day. The very act of imagining these creatures, of allowing their unique forms and serene energies to fill the mental landscape, is a powerful exercise in mindfulness and relaxation. We are not just hearing facts, we are experiencing a gentle journey into the heart of cosmic peace, guided by the silent, profound presence of these ultra beasts. Each name, each description, is a soft step further into a realm of deep relaxation where the conscious mind can gently recede and the subconscious can embrace the quietude of a truly restorative slumber. The subtle energies they emanate, even in imagination, are like a gentle hum, a vibrational frequency of peace that resonates with the deepest parts of our being, inviting a profound and unbroken sleep. Their existence, a quiet symphony of the cosmos, becomes a gentle current, carrying us effortlessly towards the shores of deep, peaceful rest.